up and boogie all night.
Day-Day, you drunk all the milk?
I didn't drink the milk.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Always drinking all the damn milk. Damn. There still ain't nothing ever in this house.
Every time I come in the kitchen, you boys in the kitchen, in front of my damn TV, watching basketball.
We waited all week to watch the glove return to Oakland, to see Boozer put in work against the White Mamba. And Pops, what you know about the battle of the undefeateds, Power and Tri-State?
I used to play basketball, 97-degree weather. No Gatorade, no sweatband. You gotta wipe your head like this. I love basketball. I love basketball.
BIG3. Got the summer on lock, BIG3 on Fox.
Welcome to the West Coast, the BIG3 on Fox, the Bay Bridge, shaking you from San Francisco to Oaktown. We're in Oracle Arena, home of the defending world champion Golden State Warriors. They've won 3 of the last 4 NBA titles. This building is packed with energy and atmosphere. You see the banners, and I can tell you the players are locked in. Check out Carlos Boozer. That is a man on a mission. Brian Scalabrine, yeah, today for him it's a family affair. And Deshaun Stevenson, one of the top scorers for the Ball Hogs. We'll see him in a minute. Welcome inside Oracle Arena. The excitement has already begun. You saw game 1 on Facebook. We've got 3 more to go, but in the early game, Baron Davis with the game-winning 3 leads Three's Company to the win, 52-50. The defending champion, Trilogy, still winless on the season. And what a show we've got for you tonight. We've got stars, we've got live music. E40, Too Short are in the building. And you know the Bay Area has basketball fever. As Ice Cube put it, it's time for them to catch the Big 3 flu. And I think I know 2 guys who've already got it. Jim Jackson and Brian Custer calling the game for us tonight.
Thank you, Christina. We certainly got that basketball bug. Hey, but listen, nothing a good Cuban cigar can't take care of. Absolutely. Hello, everyone. Welcome to week 3 of the Big 3. I'm Brian Custer alongside Jim Jackson. You know, Jim, when you look at the first 2 weeks, you say what? Because we still got 3 teams that are unbeaten.
It's all about parity. Last year, Trilogy just bully balled their way through the league and no one could stop them. But this year, that's not the case. You have 3 teams starting with Power, rejuvenated. So probably the best backcourt with Corey Maggette and also Cuttino Mobley and Big Baby Davis inside. How about Tri-State? Nate Robinson has come in and energized not only his teammates but the crowd in general. Amari Stoudemire providing inside component and 3-headed monster. Looking for redemption last year, falling short against Trilogy. Right now, these 3 teams are just flat out rolling.
All right, so what are you looking forward to tonight here in week 3?
What a battle of undefeated. You're talking about Power versus Tri-State. Tri-State has a deadly combination inside with Amari Stoudemire and Jermaine O'Neal that Big Baby Davis is going to have to contend with. But on the perimeter, Corey Maggette and Cuttino Mobley know how to get it done. One of those teams got to fall, but keep your eye. David Hawkins, a guy that may be the leading candidate for MVP.
That's just one of the games you will see here tonight. First up, Ghost Ballers, the Ball Hogs, looking for that.
I'm just thinking, in this league, you just don't have time to make up for losses. Ghost Ballers starting out 0-2. They've been close, but haven't been able to close the deal. The time is now that they need a guy to step up. I've been watching Carlos since he played in college. I know what he can do. Soft jump shot, pick and pop, powerful inside. The first 2 games I knew it would take time to get his feet up underneath him. It's now time for Carlos, the Bulls, to establish himself.
Well, we got 2 teams looking for their first win of the season, the Ghost Ballers and the Ball Hogs. We're inside Oracle Arena here in Oaktown as we take a look at the updated standings. And Trilogy lost earlier tonight, so they are 0-3. The defending champions, Three's Company, got their victory, so they're now 2-1. Let's go on the court. Michael Rappaport with the head coach of the Ball Hogs, Rick Barry.
All right, I'm here with NBA Hall of Famer, all everything, played with the San Francisco Warriors, then the Golden State Warriors. Let me ask you something, and I'm pretty sure you're going to remember this. What's the most points you ever scored in a Warriors uniform?
64.
Who are you playing against?
Portland Trailblazers.
Who was guarding you?
Sidney Wicks.
How you feeling about this game? You guys need this win.
Yeah, we do. We just haven't shot the ball really well. I have great guys. We just need to move the ball and make some shots. If we do that, I think we'll be all right.
All right, good luck, Coach.
Thanks.
Brian, Jack.
There you can see the number already hanging up from the rafters. We take a look at the rosters here for the Ghost Ballers, and they're going to go through Ricky Davis and Carlos Boozer. No Mike Bibby for the Ghost Ballers. He's got a hamstring injury. And then for the Ball Hogs, the White Mamba, Brian Scalabrine, Josh Childress, and Deshaun Stevenson. Rick Barry, man, 74 years young, Hall of Famer. This is a guy who did it all here in Oakland. 69 ABA champion with the Oakland Oaks. 66 NBA Rookie of the Year with the San Francisco Warriors. Won a championship with the Golden State Warriors. Did it all. He's the head coach. Here's Josh Childress to Andre Owens. Childress missed it. Skip pass to Ricky Davis. He misses that three. Owens, the kick out to Deshaun Stevenson. That's his specialty, knocking down threes.
But it's always a good sign for Deshaun when he can knock down an early three. That just gets his juices for him, but it opens up everything else for his game.
Get out of there, Marcus.
Boozer inside.
Got it. Didn't touch the rim. Got it.
Knocked away by Banks.
Good move, Mark. Good move,
And of course, the
Mark.
Ghost Ballers are led by the Iceman,
Good move, Mark.
George Gervin.
Last week when we were in Chicago, I got a chance to sit down and talk to him and Charles Oakley. And the stories they were telling, especially George Gervin, see the great move inside by Andre Owens. Being able to sit down and talk to he and Dr. J about the old ABA, about the old days, and how the game has evolved. You want a history lesson in basketball? You can sit and talk to those two guys. Along with Rick Barry.
Boozer inside, missed it. And he steps out of bounds. And let me tell you something, I think every kid of our generation had one of these.
Oh, had that poster. You had to have that.
Oh,
come on.
That's one of the greatest posters ever, man.
You still can't duplicate that because he was so smooth at the time that it just made so much sense for a poster. And how about the people at Nike, the creative team, to come up with something like that?
Here's Owens. Had to get it up. Keep in mind, there's only a 14-second shot clock.
Move, Rick, move, Mark.
First team to 25, we go to the half. Ricky Davis, too strong with that jumper. And Owens again, working on Banks. Double pumps, still powers it in.
Well, I was talking to Andre before the game, and he said, man, I gotta get more shots. I gotta be more aggressive. Gotta be more aggressive early. And I don't want to come out the game either. I said, well, that's a coaching decision. But he's so tough to stop on the block. You see a great move that time getting inside, but they're going to continue to kind of feed him a little bit.
Mario, come on, let me see what you got.
Stevenson wide open. Left it short. Josh Childress, the follow. And he'll go to the line.
Andre Owens was such a tough matchup last year. And Marcus Banks and Owens last year stepped out of bounds. He got away with it, but, you know, just powered through some really good defense by Marcus Banks. But when Owens can get it going, one-on-one, he's about as tough as anybody to stop.
Here's Josh Childress. He was shooting 1 for 2. Co-captain. Played 8 seasons in the league. Boozer in and out from 3.
You can't just stand there like that. That's not what we want.
Andre Owens.
That's not what we want. Go ahead and get him.
Big kick out. Ricky Davis.
Come on, Tricky.
Great defense. Yes, knocked away from Deshaun Stevenson.
There you go, Mark.
Well, you know, and right now, you can hear a little bit in the background. You see this great defense, and it's easy to guard isolation basketball. And that's why Coach Perry is making the substitutions right now, is because he wants the ball to move and the bodies to move a lot more. He doesn't want the isolations. If you got it, make a quick move. If not, move the basketball.
Ryan Scalabrine seeing his first action. Air ball. Shot clock violation.
There you go. Slow and quick. Take your time.
7-2 lead.
Get whatever you want.
As we take a look from Ref Cam.
Steve, shoot the gap. Steve, shoot the... Gotcha.
Four from Ricky Davis.
Bank shot, baby. He called it.
Mario West knocks that one out of bounds.
No matter how it goes in, B. Like sometimes when I putt, it hits the cup hard, but it drops it. I'll mark up that par, that birdie.
Here's Jermaine Taylor, the drive.
Good job. Way to go,
Contested
JT.
by Mario West.
He only scored 2. He the only one scored, ain't he? What you doing, Marcus? No, give him a minute. Give him a minute.
Jermaine Taylor going to the line, shooting 1 for 2. Played 2 seasons in the league. Out of Florida. College ball at UFC. Missed that one, but there's Deshaun Stevenson. Johnny on the spot.
Now you got to keep in mind, you got to box out, and that time Taylor missed it, but he was able to tip it quickly to Stevenson underneath.
Deshaun Stevenson now with 5 points and 3 boards.
Come on, come get a blow. Come on, get a blow.
Marcus Banks checks back in. Goes right at Deshaun Stevenson.
Move.
5 on the shot clock. The drive, lays it up and in. Marcus Banks.
What a beautiful hesitation. By that time he kind of looked off and was looking for Lee Nayland inside. Well, Scalabrine, but took the ball himself.
Mario West, the snag. Nayland banks it home with that lovely left. 10-2 run now by the Ghost Ballers. Good reach in by West. Nearly came up with the steal.
We talk about the run now, the Ghost Ballers on, but it starts by the defense, and then on the offensive side, Marcus Banks, beautiful hesitation and soft layup, and then Lee Nayland. It looks easy, but that's a tough shot. Baseline, off the glass, with touch.
Taylor lays it in.
Lee, don't go for no fake, Lee.
Taylor's in his first taste of action this season. Didn't play last week or the opening week as well.
Get out of the way, get out of the way.
1-point lead for the Ball Hogs. That shot too strong by Nayland. Taylor, the step back 3 in your face. 4-point lead for the Ball Hogs and Rick Barry. It's the Big 3 here on Fox.
Haven't been playing golf this year. I'm sorry about that.
Progress is in the pursuit. Audi will cover your first month's lease payment on select models during the Summer of Audi sales event.
Get 4 lines of unlimited data for $100 a month. Plus 4 free smartphones when you switch. Whoops. Unlimited. Yeah. Smile. You're on Cricket.
Ooh.
Tecate. We are bold.
Domino's delivery drivers are experts at handling bad roads. But those roads shouldn't ruin your pizza when you carry out. So we're doing something about them, starting with this one. If your drive home is rough on pizza, tell us at pavingforpizza.com so we can fix roads across the country. Then carry out large 3-topping pizzas for $7.99 each.
Money.
Business.
Government. Problem.
Money. Coke.
Business.
Problem. Money.
Family. Enemy. Problem.
Money.
Work.
Revenge.
Problem.
Snowfall premieres Thursday, July 19th on FX.
The best of the best go head-to-head on the biggest night of the summer. The MLB All-Star Game, July 17th on Fox.
We're in Oakland, inside Oracle Arena, home of the back-to-back world champion Golden State Warriors. Let's go on the court. Here's Michael Rappaport.
All right, I'm here with Brian Scalabrine, the White Mamba. I'm going to be honest, we're on live TV. I'm going to keep it real. There's a nasty rumor going around there. You're saying that my shirt looks like a picnic table blanket. Have you started this rumor, Scal?
Yeah, you know, I'm not really into the red and blue thing, but yeah, I kind of wiped the sweat off. It's okay.
You started that rumor because it's trending on Twitter, my man. I don't like it.
Well, I mean, I don't know why you, as a sideline reporter, you got to bring it, man. You keep going downhill. We need you to bring. Can you give me a sweater? Can you give me a tie? Can you give me a white shirt? Like, what are you doing?
Yo, listen. All right, I'm done. Listen, Jack, Brian, do you guys want to keep it real? Do you think that my shirt looks like a picnic table blanket cover?
4th of July, baby, was just over. It was just over. You fit right in. They start eating off your back, my man.
More tablecloth.
Yeah.
More tablecloth.
Ish.
Here's Marcus Banks and Jermaine Taylor.
Stop playing with him and going around.
4-point lead for the ball. Both of these squads looking for their first victory of the season.
That ball went off his leg.
First team to 25, we go to the half.
Well, and again, you get a win, get another one. If you're right about 500, you got a chance to make the playoffs, but it's an uphill battle when you put yourself behind 0-2. Try to get back into it with only 8 games.
Well, they ain't gonna win that one. That was so obvious.
Refs are gonna review.
It looked to me like
take a look.
You only get one time game. Yeah, but that's okay.
No, that's your right.
You're right. But that's going off his leg.
Let's take a look at the ball. It looks
Marcus Banks, isn't it?
Yeah, from that angle up top, it looked like it went off.
Another angle.
Banks is left.
This is the angle. This is the angle
right there. But then Taylor comes in at the end. Does the ball change direction?
Everybody got to come to you.
I think we're good. I think it's all
that
cold.
shit off if you don't lay it off. That's the only reason.
Good.
Ain't nothing about as quick as you.
Yes.
Again, it's the in place. If from this angle, it's hard to see. It hits Banks. I don't think it goes off Taylor, but that other angle.
And look to see if it actually went off of Taylor's knee as well. So you're going to say gold ball?
Yeah. They say gold ball.
They say it went off a bank. And the ball hogs.
Hey, don't worry about it. Do what you're supposed to do.
Will inbound it. So let's set your lineup. Andre Owens, Josh Childress, Drain Taylor. For the ball hogs, they're in yellow. Taking on the Ghost Baller. This is Taylor. Knocks down the three.
Not surprised he's knocked down 2 tough shots. He was working on that yesterday in practice. Kind of catch and shoot, jab, step, all from behind that 3-point line.
8-0 run now for the ball hogs. 7-point lead for them. And a steal by Taylor. Here's Andre Owens. Lays it up and in.
You reach. Don't play solid D, you pay. Andre, it'll turn the corner. Of course, no help. Easy layup.
Go by.
Ricky Davis being guarded by Taylor. Taylor all on it.
Yeah, Red. Yeah, Red.
Spread the court, put Andre Owens in the middle. Ricky Davis was caught in between. Should I help? Should I not? Should I stay in the corner? Knowing Taylor just knocked down a three. Couldn't help in. Easy layup for Owens.
Ricky Davis to the line, shooting 1 for 2. You make it 1 free throw, counts for 2 points. And he missed it. Here's Andre Owens.
That's 4. That's 4. They're in the bonus, so now high. He's playing his ass off.
Here's Taylor. Another 3.
Yes!
Man, Taylor is red hot.
Way to play, Jermaine.
Put in the work. You have the confidence. That time Taylor rhythm dribble right into his jump shot.
13-0 run by the Ball Hogs thanks to Jermaine Taylor and his 11. Seeing his first action of the season. Childress, step back, got it!
But see, and that's the movement that Rick Barry wants, because he figures that the defensive team doesn't want to move as much. Now you're going to get open opportunities instead of trying to just go one-on-one.
Boozer lays it in. Ball Hogs now a point away from going to the half. Here's Taylor. He has done it all. Left it for Childress. He misses the tip in. Boozer. He'll go to the line.
Clear violation. Inside. Side up.
No clear.
Yeah, clear.
Let's go.
Gold ball.
It looks like they're calling a clearing violation, meaning that the ball by Ghost Ballers wasn't taken behind the three-point line to clear, or the lane wasn't clear.
Childress misses that 14-footer. Here's Ricky Davis. One dribble pull-up, and a rejection by Childress. Andre Owens for 3.
Too open that time for Owens. And Marcus Banks hesitated that time, B.
Deshaun Stevenson in the Ball Hogs will go into the half up 15 on the Ghost Ballers.
I talked about it earlier. Deshaun Stevenson knocking down that first three-point shot. The basket seems like an ocean, and this is the way you want to end the half, with momentum, feeling good about yourself.
Well, let's go on the court. Michael Rappaport with Deshaun Stevenson.
All right, I'm here with the Ball Hogs, Deshaun Stevenson. You guys are out front. You guys are playing good. What's different about the Ball Hogs' offensive flow today?
I think it was yesterday when you came in the locker room, you was talking to us. You got us hyped. Remember you said that? We focus now, we passing the ball, we moving things, and that's the reason why we playing this way.
I mean, because you're an intense guy. I think when you play with an edge and you play with your intensity, it makes a difference.
Yeah, I was quiet and stuff. I got to get it back up, be my old DC, but we're going to win this game. Trust me.
All right, D. Stevens, you guys, you heard what he said. My pep talk has been a game changer. I go in there, I make things happen.
The man saves planes and he helps win games. Ball Hogs up 15 at the half. It's the Big 3. We're in Oaktown. It's here on Fox.
Some believe if it's not German, it's not luxury performance. So we brought these Infiniti SUVs to Germany with American families to drive them.
This track is only for German luxury auto, not for family or SUV. VC Turbo. It's like 2 engines in one. How did Germany not do that first? Keine Kinder auf der Strecke.
The Infiniti family of SUVs. There's nothing traditional about it. Let your new legacy begin at the Infiniti Summer Sales Event. Infiniti. Empower the drive.
Salads should look like this. Crisp leaves of lettuce, freshly made dressing. Clean food that looks this good. Delivered to your desk. Now delivering to home or office. Panera. Food as it should be.
Last one.
Last sweet! For arranging these pillows that are purely for show, you deserve the sweet reward of a Diet Dr. Pepper.
That is sweet.
Honey,
The big one always goes in the back.
Little sweet diving into the pillow scale. It's the sweet one.
The best of the best go head-to-head. On the biggest night of the summer, the stars of the league, they're all here for an unforgettable show. The MLB All-Star Game, July 17th on Fox.
What category should we walk?
Royalty.
Pose on FX is groundbreaking.
What exactly is a ball?
Balls are a gathering of people who are not welcome to gather anywhere else.
Fabulous, poignant, and funny.
What do you want? I want what you have. The new American dream.
The most provocative show of the summer.
Is this your first time doing something like this?
Revolutionary. There's never been a show quite like Pose. All new Sunday at 9 on FX.
Simp scientists agree. Simpsanity is caused by every Simpsons ever on FXX.
We knew perfectly well it was addictive.
Every Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday.
I would pay to see it again and again and again and again.
Every Simpsons ever on FXX and always on FX Now.
Nothing says Bay Area like Too Short performing at halftime. Blow the whistle, entertaining the crowd here in Oakland. 27-12 right now. And the greatest FIFA World Cup ever is down to the quarterfinals tomorrow on Fox. Sweden faces Harry Kane in England at 9 a.m. Eastern. Then host country Russia takes on Croatia at 2 p.m. Eastern. You can catch it all on Fox or stream it live on the Fox Sports app. And inside Oracle Arena, the Ball Hogs dominating that first half behind Jermaine Taylor, guys. This one has been so exciting early on, but the first game really set the tone early on Facebook. Remember, Al Harrington actually, guys, played here in Oakland, and he's certainly trying to entertain the crowd tonight. We had Andre Emmett here taking it to the rack, making it look easy. And how about this guy? B. Diddy, Baron Davis putting on the show, pulls up from outside, and then again, this one for the win. Three's Company wins it 52-50, and Trilogy still winless on the season. But how about Al Harrington? 11 of 16, 24 points, 6 boards, and we showed you the game winner from Baron Davis. He was 8 of 12 from the field, 22 points. And again, that game was on Facebook, and every Friday night, Facebook will be your exclusive home to the first game of the Big Three. Next week, we roll into the Motor City, Detroit, Michigan. It all comes your way next Friday, July 13th, live at 6 p.m. Eastern, only on Fox. And Jermaine Taylor with a huge first half for the Ball Hogs, guys. He did just about everything, guys, getting into the paint. You see him here hitting from the outside from three, and the Ball Hogs, guys, have been putting on a show for the crowd here. But let's see if Ghost Ballers can put on some fight in the second half. You heard Deshaun Stevenson talking to Michael Rappaport. He said they got this one wrapped up. They're planning to win. But do you think the Ghost Ballers have anything left in them? Brian Custer, Jim Jackson.
All right, Christina, we'll find out here in the second half. And I tell you, this is really a ball hall squad we have not seen. I mean, they went on an 18-2 run there to end the first half and really balanced scoring. Stevenson had 8, Taylor had 11, Owens had 6. We haven't seen that kind of scoring out of the ball hall for the first 2 weeks.
Well, when you get multiple guys scoring, that means you're moving the basketball. You're not trying to go one-on-one, and that's something that Coach Rick Barry has been preaching for the last 2 weeks. Let's just not try to just break down the defense individually. Let's make them work, and that's been the difference in the first half. And that's why the Ball Hogs have been able to get some easier opportunities.
Only scored 34 points last week. They've got 27 already. First team to 50 wins this game. You got to win by 2. No Mike Bibby for the Ghost Ballers. Ricky Davis, Pretty Ricky is what they call him, knocks down the 3.
Well, and that one was a fade screen for Ricky Davis. That time able to catch in rhythm. Let's see if they can kind of duplicate that, but first get a defensive stop.
There's a steal by Mario West.
Keep it hopping, keep it hopping.
Shot clock is 14 seconds. Bangs, pulls up, misses. Childress snags the board. Here's Andre Owens. God damn. Follows the shot.
No, good tip out that time by Josh Childress, but what enabled this play to happen, as soon as the ball was missed, it was kicked out quickly. Andre Owens was able to attack before Mario West was able to get set and draw the foul.
Missed the free throw. Open three. Banks. 2 open. Here's Deshaun Stevenson. Followed by Childress, no. And here's Ricky Davis. Here's a lid on the rim for the Ghost Ballers. Andre Owens spins, uses Marcus Banks.
Two fierce competitors that time. Looked like Andre Owens wanted to hit it one way, but he felt the body of Banks and knew the baseline was open.
Banks, no.
Look
at that, feel the body. Okay, I noticed the baseline was open, quick spin move, explosion to the rim. Great recognition that time by Andre Owens.
Owens has got 8.
You guys, 2 of the greatest scorers in NBA history. The Iceman, Rick Barry, both on the bench for these teams. Money in the bank. House on the line. 1 shot. You got to make a choice in their primes. Who do you go to, you guys? Iceman or Slick Rick?
I might have to give it to Slick Rick, man. I mean, Rick was, listen, George Irvin was a scoring machine, but Rick Barry was an animal, bro. I mean, just because neither one had fear, but I don't know what it was, and I wasn't old enough to watch Rick play, but I saw a lot of film on both of them. And Rick just wasn't afraid of the moment. Just wasn't, man. These guys don't appreciate exactly what he did back in the day. You know, it seems archaic a little bit when you see him, like there's no way he scored 6. No, he was putting in buckets, man.
How about this, Jim Jackson? Rick Barry is the only player ever to lead the NCAA, the ABA, and the NBA in scoring.
Drop the mic.
That's a bad man.
Case made right there.
That's a bad man.
I told you some guys were professional scorers. He was one of them.
Sean Stevenson misses the 3.
I'm still waiting for Carlos to really get in his rhythm, man. Right now, he should be able to do this all day and go inside the like that. Even if he doesn't get a post up, but anywhere inside the lane in the gray area, no one should be able to stop him. But he got to get those touches. But then once he gets them like that play, he got to complete the deal.
He's got just 4. 12-point lead for the Ball Hogs. Here's Childress, left hand, lays it in.
Again, it's the quick movements by the Ball Hogs that are catching Ghost Ballers off guard. They're kind of in retreat and recovery mode, and Ball Hogs are able to take advantage of it.
Here's Carlos Boozer, left hand. He heard you, Jim Jackson.
Or so did Ricky Davis, because they swung it real quick, post up, and now you have no backside help. So now you can get in and get an easy layup.
Yeah, it should be coming pretty quick.
Andre Owens to Deshaun Stevenson, knocked away by Ricky Davis.
Good day, Rick. Way to play smart.
Mario!
Good move, Mario!
And it went off Andre Owens after Ricky Davis touched it.
Boozer! Boozer!
Mario West will inbound it.
Look. Come get it. Go get it, Rick.
Come on.
Go to it.
They go right inside the Boozer. Working on Childress.
Man, don't throw it up, boo.
Taylor. .12-point lead.
That's for Mario right there. Not looking for a jump shot, but able to make up for it. Mario West that's a shot they got to go up, because if you miss, you got Carlos Boozer in prime time position to get an offensive rebound, but West is not comfortable, but they were able to still convert.
Childress, the crossover with the left hand, missed it. West lays it right back in, right up and in. Didn't hit the rim, you don't have to take it back.
Hey, Bo!
Able to cut into this lead now. It's only a 10-point lead. Ghost Ballers doing an excellent job in the second half, kind of clawing their way back in. Actually, it's an 8-point lead.
Yeah, 12-2 run now by the Ghost Ballers.
Oh, damn, Mario. Don't bail him out, Mario. Don't bail him out.
Sometimes you just got to scrap and figure out ways to get the ball in. That's Childress that time, a little swipe. Boozer could have took it up.
Sure
could
could
have
have
cleared, but no. West said, no, I got it. We don't have to take it back. It's a turnover. So heads up play that time by West.
Deshaun Stevenson played 13 seasons. Biggest one 2011, 7 years ago. Won that NBA championship with the Dallas Mavericks. Dirk, Jason Terry. Heck of a team. Here's Boozer again, and all of a sudden this has turned into the Carlos Boozer show.
Listen, you don't have to be a mathematician to understand that when you have a mismatch that you exploit it. And Ricky Davis with a nice little pocket pass.
Mario!
Booze now has 10 points here in the second half.
But see, Jermaine has to understand this, that because Mario West is not a shooter, he got to inch in a little bit more. Maybe take that pass away, force it to go over the top to Mario West. And if he knocks down a couple, okay, you did it, but you don't want to give up layup.
Lead is now just 7. Here's Andre Owens. Backdoor cut, Jermaine Taylor. That's a play they worked on in practice yesterday.
Well, you know when the White Mamba is going to the basket, he's not really looking to shoot. He's looking to set somebody up. And Ricky Davis on the weak side fell for the okie doke and fell asleep. And smartly, Jermaine Taylor, backdoor, easy 2 for the dunk.
Good run, fellas.
Jermaine Taylor's got 13. Ball Hogs, they're up 8. It's the Big 3 here on Fox.
When you're America's best value, you don't need a whole lot of hoopla. What you need is a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. And an IIHS top safety pick award. When you've got all that, who needs balloons?
During Kia's America's Best Value 4th of July event, get 0% APR for 66 months plus $1,500 summer bonus cash on select models.
What do you pair with the decadent triple melt burrito loaded with seasoned beef and 3 melty cheeses? From the mountainous Dew region, a late harvest Baja Blast. The triple melt burrito and medium drink. Taco Bell's new $2 duo.
Find the remote yet?
Nah. Oh, honey, look, your old portable CD player.
Oh, wow.
Hey, my high school retainer.
Oh, don't.
What?
It's early 90s sitcom star Dave Coulier.
Cut it out. What year is it?
As long as stuff gets lost in the couch, you can count on Geico saving folks money. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Something big is coming to Dave & Buster's. The all-new Jurassic World VR Expedition game is here, and only here. Experience the action of Jurassic World like never before. Only at Dave & Buster's. Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom now playing.
4 nights, 200 crew, up-close wild access.
Anything can happen.
Yellowstone Live starts Sunday, August 5th, 9 Eastern on National Geographic.
The greatest World Cup ever continues on Fox. First, Harry Kane leads the 3 Lions against Forsberg and the unshakable Swedes. Then, after one of the biggest upsets in World Cup history, Russia looks to power their way past Croatia and into the semifinals. Coverage begins tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern on Fox.
It's the Big 3 here on Fox. Ball Hogs up 9 on the Ghost Ballers. Let's go on the court. Here's Michael Rappaport.
All right, I'm here with Carlos Boozer, a.k.a. the man who once had his house repainted purple by Prince. Booz, you're being guarded by the White Mamba. You've had a long, illustrious NBA career. What is it like being clamped down on by the White Mamba?
Hey, my man Scout had a hell of a career. Great player out here from Seattle, Bay Area. Great player, having fun out there with my man Scout. We got to come back right now, so go for the Ghost Ballers.
All right, listen. What a beard on that guy. Hey, Jack, Brian, you guys ever rock a beard like that? I think you guys would look fantastic with that thing.
Nah, nothing like that, man.
B, but see, B got a baldy, so I don't know if he can grow the beard like that. Because if you have a baldy, it's kind of, but I don't know. I never really let my hair grow on my face that long. But I think I might try it in my older age. I am old.
Why do you got to come to the hair jokes with you, though, man? What do you mean? Every time we have a little discussion, it always comes back to hair with you.
You got a smooth bald.
Okay, all right.
It's smooth.
I think you tried to play me greasy here for a
No,
minute.
you know, you got a clean shaven face.
All right.
The hair is bald. I mean, no hair. The head is bald. You know what I'm saying? It's the clean look. I like it.
You're supposed to be my Columbus brother. All right.
I'm from Toledo, man. That's why.
All right. That's the reason. Here's Taylor. Oh, rejected by Ricky Davis, but they're going to call the foul.
Yeah, it might have been a little body down low, but that time Ricky just dropped that right leg, and he was able to get down the lane. Taylor was. What do you got, Rap?
Well, Jack, you know, you have a beautiful, strong hairline. I mean, it's not Paul George, because I think he's got the greatest hairline of all of sports.
No, he's a short. Yeah. He got the short boy.
He got the short boy. He got like a miniature forehead, but I'd rather have a miniature forehead than a six head. But, Brian, I know what you're saying. Yeah. He's always, you know, he got a mean forehead. He got a mean hairline, Jack does.
It always comes down to the hair with him, man.
Always got to keep the hairline tight, baby.
Hey, listen, it's not a choice, man. Yours is mean. You got to mean it.
He just shoved him out of bounds, for God's sake.
Carlos Boozer lays it in. 9-point lead for the ball Hogs.
See it right there? Good.
Boozer's got 14. And a steal. Boozer again. He dunks it home.
Just barely, but he did. He had to laugh at himself. See, listen. In your mind, you tell yourself the bird is still there, and I'm going to get up and throw it down. Then once you start to reach for it a little bit more, it turns into a fingertip dunk, but it is still 2.
And the lead is 7 now. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Jermaine Taylor, step back 3.
Watch out, no. Watch out, Boosh. Go, post.
Eyes.
Pick and roll. Davis. Pretty Ricky knocks it down.
I like it. I mean, it's 5-point game. The difference being one, you're getting defensive shots if you ghost ballers, but the ball is moving at a higher frequency. Thus, you're getting high percentage shots.
Ricky Davis has got 10. Andre Owens. Finger rolls it in. He's got 10.
Get up on that, boo.
Something to go unnoticed and untalked about. But the pick that time by Brian Scalabrine got Owens open.
2-4 down. Right back to you.
Here's West. Both of these squads looking for their first victory.
That's our ball. Let's go. Josh.
You two with Andre.
You good?
First team to 50 is the winner. Got to win by 2.
Get up on it. Wraps up. Good run.
Boozer needs just 1 rebound for a double-double.
Damn, Rick, hit that something. There, Rick. We're in the bonus, so we got to get what foul situation? What foul?
Fix the shot clock. Here's Ricky Davis. Pull up from 3. Boozer. Double pump. Missed it. Andre Owens. Look to attack Marcus Banks. Spins. The kick out to Deshaun Stevenson. 2 on the shot clock. Owens has got to get it up. And not in time.
Great defense, but that time Deshaun Stevenson wasn't ready to receive that pass from Owens and catch and shoot. That hesitation took away a shot. Now you got a shot clock violation. So really good recovery defensively by the Ghost Ballers.
Here's Lee Naylor working on Childress. Blocked. Davis. And Ricky Davis will go to the line.
That's one free throw. Wake your ass up, boy.
Here's Ricky Davis. He's averages 16 so far this season. Twelve seasons in the league.
Bonus. What we got?
Played for 7 different teams in the NBA. He's got 12. Lead is just 5. Childress left it short. Naylor to Marcus Banks. Thought about it. There's the reach in by Childress. Take a look here from ref cam.
Side out. No. Here we go. D. D. Huh? Okay. That should be side out. Let's go.
Here's Marcus Banks. Knocks down the 3. Give me all 3 of those. And the lead is now just 2.
I like it. Marcus Banks jab step.
Rick Barry's going to call a timeout. And the Ghost Ballers have fought their way back. The lead just 2.
Yeah, Andre Owens right now is going to play Marcus Banks for the drop, which you want to do. But Marcus felt confident. He turned down a shot before, but this one, that jab step, rhythm, splash.
You know what they have? It was 27-12. Ball Hogs. Second half, 20-15. What do you got, Rap?
I want to be clear with you guys, Brian and Jack. Are one of you the guys who said that my shirt looks like a tablecloth? Because I know you guys are walking around in custom suits week after week. I think, you know, I've known you guys. Jack, we go back to the 90s and the Rock and Jock days. Have you started the rumor, the ugly rumor, that my shirt looks like a tablecloth?
I didn't start it. I talked about it, but I didn't start it.
What about you, Brian? Yeah, you think you're Mr. Fancy Pants with your custom jackets and everything?
I might have sent a tablecloth through that comment out there.
But did you start it? I mean, were you on the plane when I saved the plane and now all of a sudden I'm getting
it was going to come back to that.
Comes back to the plane.
I knew it was going to come back to the plane.
It always comes back to the plane with you, Rap.
All right, guys.
Oh, boy. 2-point lead for the Ball Hogs. First team to 50 wins this one. Both of these squads looking for their first win of the season. Here's Deshaun Stevenson. Pulls up, challenge. Right in the eye of Ricky Davis.
That's how you come out a timeout. Gets a shot on Deshaun Stevenson.
15 for him. Here's Marcus Banks. 3 on the shot clock. Look at Marcus Banks as he attacks one of the photographers in the front row.
This is real physical, baby. Even on the baseline, the photographer's better watch out, too. As soon as you turn your back,
absolutely,
better be able to take it. But Deshaun Stevenson right here. Step back, rhythm dribble again. Nice inside, and watch this, okay? See, you want to get these up-and-close personal pictures?
Take a picture of these.
Sometimes you got to pay the price.
Come on back.
Get out there, Red, come across it. Come on,
5 on the shot clock. Owens nearly stole it from Banks.
Easy.
Jump ball's the call. Good defense by Andre Owens.
Yeah, well, you know the shot clock is going down, so now Marcus Banks has to make a play, and Andre Owens was the aggressor, defensively forcing that over.
Possession arrow pointing towards the Ball Hogs.
Mario, go get Marcus. Go get Marcus. Sub.
Mario West will check back in. Marcus Banks will have a seat.
Come on, that's all right, let's go. Back again.
Yeah, right
Here's
there,
Stevenson.
Mario.
Guarded by Boozer. Step back 3. Give me all 3 of these, said Deshaun Stevenson.
much you can do if you're Carlos Boozer in that perspective on that situation. Played deep, but that was just a heck of a shot.
A three wins it for the ball hole, and Deshaun Stevenson has just won this one. 21 for Deshaun Stevenson, including the game winner.
Well, it was just all a setup game, okay? Down the stretch, need 6 points. What you do? Put the ball in Deshaun Stevenson's hand. I got a big man on me. Trick him up a little bit, create some space one time, but I'm not done. Brian, I got one more for you. To be able to step back in the corner. Again, really good defense, but Deshaun Stevens feeling himself and Rick Barry.
Look at Rick Barry. He said, yeah.
It's about time.
That's our first victory. In the bench, they like it too. Ball Hogs get their first victory thanks in part to Deshaun Stevenson. He had 21, 6 rebounds, 5 threes. He's with Rappaport.
All right, Deshaun, you played with an edge. You did your thing. You're sweating. How did it feel to be out here, get the victory for the Ball Hogs out in Oakland?
Man, it feels good. Get the first win with these green-yellow jerseys, put my team on my back. Got that first win, feels good.
You're from Sacramento. What does it mean to be playing in this part of California?
Well, I'm from Fresno, but it's close to Sacramento, but it feels good. I got my family here, 16 tickets. I got my children here, so it feels good to be back and get that win and a game winner, too, at that, baby.
All right, congratulations on the win. Keep playing with an edge. Keep doing your thing.
I got you.
Let's go, guys.
Deshaun Stevenson had 13 in the second half, and the Ball Hogs get their first victory of the season, including the game winner. We got a couple of unbeatens coming up. It's the Big Three here on Fox.
You're headed down the highway when the guy in front slams on his brakes out of nowhere. You do too, but not in time. Hey, no big deal. You got a good record, and Liberty Mutual won't hold a grudge by raising your rates over one mistake. You hear that, Karen? Liberty Mutual doesn't hold grudges. How mature of them.
For drivers with accident forgiveness, Liberty Mutual won't raise their rates because of their first accident. Liberty Mutual Insurance.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
At Outback, there's one way to cook a steak perfectly, and 3 ways for perfect shrimp. Introducing steak and shrimp starting at $15.99. Choose barbecue, garlic butter, or sweet and tangy shrimp. Now that's a perfect meal. Outback Steakhouse, Aussie rules.
We are Fox. To celebrate this American pastime.
The best of the best go head to head. On the biggest night of the summer, the stars of the league, they're all here for an unforgettable show. The MLB All-Star Game, July 17th on Fox.
What category should we walk?
Royalty!
Pose on FX is groundbreaking.
What exactly is a ball? Balls are a gathering of people who are not welcome to gather anywhere else.
Fabulous, poignant, and funny.
What do you want? I want what you have. An American dream?
The most provocative show of the summer.
Is this your first time doing something like this?
Revolutionary. There's never been a show quite like Pose. All new Sunday at 9 on FX.
Simp scientists agree. Simpsanity is caused by every Simpsons ever on FXX.
We knew perfectly well it was addictive.
Every Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday.
I would pay to see it again and again and again and again.
Every Simpsons ever on FXX and always on FX Now.
Welcome back to Oakland, the Big Three on Fox and the beautiful Bay Area. And the Big Three has been making headlines for all the right reasons today. 2 games down, 2 to go. But how about Nancy Lieberman, first female head coach in a men's pro league, and she is no stranger to making history. Now it's time to get her to know her a little more and Team Power.
Power, we are different, and we embrace being different. These men here are about equality, they're about opportunity, they're about respect, and they don't look at me like I'm a woman. They look at me as I'm their basketball coach and what we can do to get better. And if everybody in America would look at us and how we care about each other, there's a love, there's a kindness, there's a respect, and there are days that it's not going to be easy, that he's going to look at me and go, no, 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 that's the wrong play. Or I might say, hey, Glenn, you have to box out. But we will pour so much love and kindness into each other that we get to change the narrative of what you see on TV every day. And that's part of what Ice Cube is about, this league is about.
Love that message, and there she is, the Hall of Famer, the legend, and not just one of the best women's basketball players of all time, one of the best ballers of all time, period. Now let's see what Lieberman and that power team have coming up soon. Now next Friday, it's the Big 3 on FS1 as we roll right into the Motor City, Detroit, Michigan, live at 7 p.m. Eastern. It's 3-on-3 basketball at its best. The Big 3 on FS1 next Friday night. And the Big 3 is going global. Tonight's telecast is being seen internationally in over 300 countries spanning Africa, Asia, Australia, Europe, Latin America, and Turkey. Coming soon, we've got the Battle of the Unbeatens. And hey, that's E40, guys. The stars are in the building. More action coming up.
McDonald's new fresh beef quarter pounder has left Jimmy speechless. So here's Charles Barkley to speak for him.
How'd they make a burger this terrific? 4 words. Cook when you order. That's right. They don't cook it until little Jimmy tells them to. Little Jimmy doesn't see cheese that melty on a burger every day. And boy, is it juicy. Shh, little Jimmy, don't talk with your mouth full. It sounds terrible.
The new, hotter, juicier fresh beef quarter pounder burgers. So good, they'll leave you speechless.
Harry Kane leads the 3 Lions against Forsberg and the unshakable Swedes.
There is drama for you.
Coverage begins tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern on Fox.
Fox Wednesday, it's Gordon's biggest challenge yet.
This restaurant is owned by a pair of Nimrods.
The Nimrod family.
The meat is stinking.
But their kitchen is no laughing matter.
The smell in here. What is this? I'm not even sure if you're fit to run a restaurant.
Gordon Ramsay's 24 Hours to Hell and Back, all new Wednesday on Fox. Get ready for a great night with Gordon.
Go.
First, it's a MasterChef wedding disaster.
You are not going to captain this team any longer. I'm going to run it. Enough's enough!
All new. Then, it's Gordon's biggest challenge yet.
This restaurant is owned by a pair of Nimrods.
The Nimrod family.
The meat is stinking.
But their kitchen is no laughing matter.
I'm not even sure if you're fit to run a restaurant.
All new 24 Hours to Hell and Back, right after MasterChef. Wednesday on Fox.
The best of the best go head-to-head. On the biggest night of the summer, the stars of the league, they're all here for an unforgettable show. The MLB All-Star Game, July 17th on Fox.
I could probably hook you up with my girl, Monica. Monica, I mean, she wears loose boots. Her boot is too wide for a little ankle. Feet be sliding back and forth in the boot.
Well, this fall.
He refuses to go out with my girl, Monica. Wait, loose boots, Monica?
On Fox.
Yesterday, the Big 3 brought its 3-on-3 youth basketball initiative to the Young 3 to Oakland. This community outreach program will feature games and skills clinics for the youngsters ages 7 through 14, helping to grow the popularity of 3-on-3 basketball. And now it's time for Nate Robinson versus Big baby. Michael Rappaport is on the court getting you all the inside access.
Christina, I have unprecedented access to the Big 3. I'm here with Birdzilla. Now I'm going to ask you a question. You're a straight shooter and you're looking at me in the face. There's a nasty rumor going around that somebody said my shirt looks like a tablecloth. Did you start that rumor, Zilla?
Nothing will ever be the same.
Okay, we're going to move on. Katino Mobley. Katino Mobley. Excuse me, Katino Mobley. There's been a lot. Excuse me, Katino Mobley.
Bro, I'm trying to be serious.
Okay, but I'm trying to do an interview with you.
I don't care. Pick somebody else. I'm trying to be serious.
So you mean to tell me you sat here to do this interview to tell me I got you to do an interview? I did reverse psychology. He's got the worst attitude, one of the worst attitudes in the NBA. Let me see who else I can talk to. I don't want to talk to this guy. Corey Maggette. Corey Maggette. You came off a serious injury last year.
We still talking about that?
We're still talking about it, but I want to put it in perspective. Boogie Cousins, what does he have to look forward to coming back? You just came off a serious injury.
Well, first of all, my Heavenly Father was able to get me back. Also, I had some great PT. You have to go save the days a week and be in tune to what you're doing. Be focused, be locked in, and then you got to go out there and give it a shot.
All right, have a great game. Kick some butt out there. Christina?
Thanks, Rap. Guys, it's now the battle of the unbeaten Tri-State Power. Who's going to come out with the first L? We'll watch it next.
Fried chicken isn't supposed to come in a box with a crunchy taco, Doritos Locos tacos, and a drink. And it definitely isn't supposed to be served as a crispy all-white meat shell. Guess we've got a tradition of breaking traditions. The $5 Naked Chicken Chalupa box is back at Taco Bell.
Frisky's World.
Smell that?
Gravy.
Extra gravy.
Whoa.
New Friskies Extra Gravy. Pate and chunky.
Gravy paradise.
Paradise, really.
Feed their fantasy. Friskies. You could win free Friskies for a year. Learn how at Friskies.com.
No mercy.
Here we go.
We're brothers.
We're brothers?
Do you like to see your brother suffer?
Brothers argue.
You want the ball. I want the ball too.
Time out.
I feel I'm the best. I want to cover the best.
Are you sure you're still in the Hall of Fame?
Stop playing, Skip.
I said it.
We have something that no other team has.
Hop on the bandwagon. It could be a fun ride for you.
Choose a side.
Boom.
America's fastest growing sports show.
This is undisputed.
Saturdays on FS1 are for Major League Baseball. They are for the rise of the Braves.
This is belted.
Young and hungry, ready to prove, ready to fight, ready to reclaim their dominance in the East.
That kid is sensational.
Saturdays are for the crew. Dangerous, dynamic, determined to dominate the Central.
Unbelievable!
Braves, Brewers, Saturday at 3:30 Eastern, 12:30 Pacific on FS1.
The best of the best go head-to-head. On the biggest night of the summer, the stars of the league, they're all here for an unforgettable show. The MLB All-Star Game, July 17th on Fox.
Daddy's gotta go to work.
Uh-oh. Sorry?
Here comes Nate Robinson, and the crowd loves that.
We got action. My team full of winners like Calipari. Chasing that money like Tom and Jerry.
For the game. Got it. Point game coming. Nate with the left hand for the second straight week. The game winner.
Y'all see Tri-State, we coming for the championship, man. One game at a time.
All I'ma say when they hit me.
It is the battle of unbeaten power. Tri-State, this is going to be a good one. We're inside Oracle Arena here in Oakland. As we take a look at the updated standings. This is basically for league supremacy. The winner, 3-0 The loser suffers their first defeat. Hello, everyone. Brian Custer alongside Jim Jackson. So for Tri-State, you got Nate Robinson. He's had game winners the past couple of weeks. Maury Stoudemire, Power, Big Baby, Cuttino Mobley. Who you got in this game?
You know, I want to skew a little bit towards probably Power from the perspective of the perimeter play. They're able to knock down a lot of shots. Big Baby gives them inside presence. Also, Chris Anderson provides a little toughness, but Nate Robinson got something to say.
Let's take a look at the rosters here for both these squads. There's Nate Robinson, one of the stars of Uncle Drew. He's had 2 straight game winners along with Jermaine O'Neal. David Hawkins has been phenomenal for Tri-State and Power. Corey Maggette, Cuttino Mobley, Big Baby Glenn Davis, and of course the Hall of Famer coaches for both squads, Nancy Lieberman and Julius Dr. J. Irving. And here's the Doc, his son, playing basketball at Cal, right up the street. And here's David Hawkins inside to Jermaine O'Neal. Left hand lays it in.
Classic pick and roll. Empty corner. You can't help inside. You got a shooter.
Talk on defense
space
now.
out at Nate Robinson. So now the rotation is not there. How about the nice little floating pass by Hawkins to O'Neal inside?
Here's Cuttino Mobley and the Birdman. Chris Anderson with the 3. Nate Robinson.
Pick it out.
Corey Maggette, he has been phenomenal. Had 16 last week. Right to the Birdman as he rocks the rim.
Quick play. But
Run it again.
Maggette with that nice little pocket pass. And that's a tough pass because if you
Nice
lay it out
pass,
there
Corey.
too soft, it won't bounce up. But that one laid up, bounced up nicely so Chris Anderson can catch and just finish.
Watch the cutter. Box out, box out.
Jermaine O'Neal.
Chris, go to the rim.
And here's Maggette. Hawkins saves it to Maggette, though. Corey Maggette lays it in. Power up early.
Way to go, Corey.
You all right? You all right?
And that last play, like Jermaine O'Neal's grabbing his right thumb.
Stay down, stay down, stay down.
Good reach by Maggette. Hawkins gets it back.
Back, box out, hand up.
Here's Nate Robinson. Move from Uncle Drew, knocks down the jumper.
I mean, you got to give him space because he's so quick he can get right by you. But that time, that's a fadeaway, falling back.
Here we go, Corey.
And able to finish with nice
Go,
touch.
Corey.
But that's the shot you want him to take rather than him getting right by you to the basket.
Tino Mobley, no. The Birdman. Maggette for 3, nothing but net.
Yeah, Hawk that time.
Good job, guys, defense.
David Hawkins kind of dared Corey Maggette to shoot. He was like, all right, no problem. Give it to me. I'm going to take it.
Jermaine O'Neal spins. Good block by Birdman.
Way to go.
Back to that previous play by Nate Robinson.
Mari,
Giving
don't
space.
settle for the
Cuttino
jumper.
was
Don't
right
settle
there.
for the
Hand
jumper.
wasn't all the way up. It was more so
Watch the
around his
back
chest
cut.
area. But most guys that play defense against a quicker guy, they don't want to give up a drive. You're going to shoot a jump shot,
Don't
shoot
give
it
up
over
the
the top
rim.
of it.
Don't give up the rim.
Stay there. I got it.
Here's Nate.
Oh, yeah.
Dumps it off. Stoudemire. Maury Stoudemire lays it in. Jermaine O'Neal will have a seat. Cuttino Mobley for 3. Yes, sir.
Back and forth, both teams kind of what we expected.
Gotta crowd him. Gotta crowd him.
Both teams have the ability to knock down jump shots. Also, they can go inside, but they're excellent at making plays.
That 3 no good. And, you know, both of these teams are accustomed to winning and winning big. Robinson, double pumps in the lane.
Well, the little hesitation right there. Now, Chris Anderson thought that Nate Robinson, because he's such a good finisher going to the basket, he committed all the way. And Cuttino couldn't drop back down, but he made up for the defensive error by knocking in. Nice little catch and shoot 3-point shot.
Box out.
Tri-State has won 51-34, 2 straight weeks.
Set it, set it, set it.
steal by Hawkins. Stoudemire lost it.
Hey, whoa.
Blue ball.
Challenge it. Yo, challenge. Challenge, yo. Challenge.
You got Bird.
Hey, you want to
Dominate.
Sure? Okay.
You hear Amari Stoudemire saying he wanted to challenge that call. He's saying that ball was not out on me.
He said he actually don't want to challenge. I told him why not, but you only get one challenge a game? How's it work?
You're going to challenge that ball?
See, that's tough right there because that's for sure.
Amari is asked for a challenge. It's early in the game. That could come back to haunt you a little bit later. So now the officials are taking a look at the last play to see if it went out.
Get David going.
Yep.
A lot of hands in there, brother.
I don't think so.
And then you also have to take in consideration the shot clock,
Here we go right here.
When you come off screen roll, they're not
Who's
playing
that last
ball.
hand?
You have
Is that
shot.
McGetty?
Is that McGetty's hand?
Right there.
McGetty.
Well, Amari has McGetty's arm.
You're right,
He
he's
has on
holding
his
it.
wrist, yeah.
He's holding it wrist. So that looks like it's off of Corey McGetty.
It's a good reversal, but I don't know if you want to use that challenge this early in the game when it's only 10-6.
So Tri-State get it back. They're going to put the shot clock to 10 seconds.
Don't hedge. Box,
Here's Nate.
Box.
Got it.
It's a simple play. You know, Nate waits patiently to come off that pick. Ball was entered too easy.
Corey McGetty. Amari Stoudemire said, you got to give me that. Here's McGetty now.
Look at him. Post.
Big Baby is checked in. Glenn Davis working on Stoudemire. Fake. Kicks it out to McGetty with 1 on his shot clock. They say no shot.
No. Contested. Hey, go to the monitor. Go to the monitor.
Challenge by power.
And you can see Nancy Lieberman wants to challenge that one. She thinks he got it off in time.
Hey, when they're shooting, just throw your hands up.
Let's take another look here, Jim.
On the shot, don't have your hands here. Have your hands here. When they shoot, throw your hands up, okay?
Violation. It's red ball.
It's a violation. Good call.
Easy call by the officials right there. They had to correct the first time.
That's it. No more challenges.
David Hawkins will inbound it.
Left. Here we go.
Here's Hawk. Inside to Stoudemire.
That's a good play.
Hey, Catino, you go to the corner, he comes up.
Come get it, David.
You ready? By yourself, right here, right? Right.
Here's Hawkins. He had 20 and 10 last week.
Good defense that time by Baby Davis.
Kicks it out. Stoudemire.
That's great defense.
I got ball.
Hawk was trying any and everything off the dribble to get by Big Baby, but he wasn't having it.
Here's Big Baby.
Next possession, you got
What you do, Brian? You reward the big fella for playing great defense by giving the ball in the block so he can get inside it. Big Baby.
It's a battle of unbeatens, and we're all knotted up at 10 as Big Baby gets his first 2. It's the Big 3 here on Fox.
More and more people are finding themselves in a Chevy for the first time. Now you can too during the Chevy 4th of July sales event. Now through July 9th, get 10 to 20% below MSRP on your favorite Chevy models when you finance with GM Financial. That's over $6,700 on this Chevy Equinox. This 4th of July, discover why Chevy is the most awarded and fastest growing brand the last 4 years overall. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
The challenges facing the country never stop. So neither does the U.S. Army. We train, adapt, and get smarter. Every soldier, every unit, every day. Not to keep up with change, but to drive it. Nobody knows what problems tomorrow will bring, but we do know who will solve them.
We are bold.
The better we do, the more people want to take what we got.
We about to move into the big leagues.
Snowfall premieres Thursday, July 19th on FX.
They live among us, but they're different. One can open the heavens with his bat. Another moves like a flash. And when he strikes, thunder echoes out for miles. Major League Baseball, Saturday at 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific on Fox. Check local listings.
The best of the best go head-to-head on the biggest night of the summer. The MLB All-Star Game, July 17th on Fox.
Libby Schaaf, mayor of Oakland, sitting courtside here at the Big 3 at Oracle Arena. Power on top of Tri-State, the battle of unbeatens, and the head coach of Power is the Hall of Famer, Nancy Lieberman. Nancy, it's Brian and Jim. I know you drew up a play there in the break. What did you tell your squad?
I told them that, we just have to continue to play hard. They're quick, so our defensive rotations, we have to be alert. These are two really good teams, and we have to grind.
Hey, Nancy, anything in your first couple weeks surprise you about this league thus far?
Well, it's so competitive. I mean, is to be competitors, and it's really beautiful to see what Ice Cube has done to extend our careers on so many levels.
And it's great that they've got head coaches like you, Hall of Famers, leading the way. Thank you, Nancy.
You're welcome.
Her Power squad 2-0, and right now they've got a 4-point lead.
Come on, Ryan!
Over Tri-State.
Well, she has this power team playing just like a team. And that's the beauty of it. And sometimes you need a different voice to kind of communicate what you want to do. The voice is soft, but it's stern. She talks to him in a motherly way, but at the same time, just so much respect that you can see this team play with that kind of confidence, how they share the ball, playing defense, how they communicate with each other, how they support each other. And that's just a reflection of Coach Nancy.
Ryan Gomes has checked in for Power. He's got the rock right now, working on Robert Height. He has the height advantage, but missed it.
Stay down, stay down, stay down. Right.
Inside, they go to Stoudemire.
Box out.
Turn. Misses the turnaround. Gomes faces up Height. Ball fakes, lost it. But there's the foul on Height.
Well, I like it too. And Cuttino Mobley right now has a shot a lot, but he's understanding that there's some mismatches on the court, and that time Gomes on Height, instead of forcing a shot, he drops it down inside. Now, you didn't get the shot, but you picked up a foul, so you get closer to getting into the penalty.
4-point lead for Power. Two unbeaten squad. First team to 25. We go to the half. This is Corey McGetty. Played his college ball at Duke. Long-time Clipper. Bakes it home.
Way to go, Corey.
That's a prime example right there for tough 2 points. Height may have gotten him on the arm, but the strength of core in his upper body was able to fight through it and finish.
David Hawkins for three. His first field goal of the game.
No threes.
Inside, Big Baby.
No threes.
Right back at him, right back at him.
Here's Hawkins. Crossover. Oh, stop it. And he lays it in.
That time,
Man, corner.
Gomes, Ryan was just kind of stuck in concrete on that crossover.
McGetty. We got two high-powered offenses here going back and forth.
Well, it's tough to stop him. That time, you know, Corey McGetty, he didn't have a lot of space to work with. You know, squeezed right in between two defenders and still was able to maintain his balance and get up and shoot it.
Good drop off. Damari Stoudemire fumbled it, got it back, but there's Hawkins. The follow missed it. Play got a little sloppy.
Little crossover right here. Gomes not able to recover. And then Corey McGetty splits right here in between two defenders. Able to get to the weak side of the rim. Finish it.
Nice job.
Doc.
Head coach of Tri-State.
Hey, good job, baby. Let's go.
There's David Hawkins. He'll shoot the 4. And got it. 1 point lead now for Power, and Hawkins has got 9. It's time for the rap report. What you got, Mike?
Make them put it to the floor. Come on.
Hey, you want to tell Rap he's got to turn his mic on when he does the rap report? You want to tell him or should I tell him?
Tell him. I'm going to tell him. I'm going to tell him.
Corey. Corey, push up on him.
Hawkins has the last 9 points for Tri-State. And they just threw it away. Corey McGetty makes them pay.
You know what? Excellent defense. You know, Mike is so energetic.
Yeah.
Talks so much.
Yeah.
Here we go, guys. Nice
Mike
job.
got battery gone. Drain the battery. You know, this is only the 3rd game.
I'm not saying these are my feelings. Some might say that's a good thing.
Some. Who is some?
Just saying.
Who is
Some might
some?
say. Maybe the people that make questions. Some might say it's a good thing.
Wait, you're going to call.
Now, my mic did die, but my earpiece didn't. I don't appreciate the comments and the criticism.
It wasn't criticism.
I was saying this. This is a very competitive game. I want to give a shout out to these ball boys, especially the blonde-headed one with the glasses. He did a nosedive out there to clean up the sweat. Maybe the guys in the booth can pull some clips from that, because I've never seen any guy but do a nosedive to clean up a little puddle of sweat.
Hey, Mike, I had a question. Somebody asked a question about your, they said, is that a designer tablecloth shirt? Is it a designer? Armani?
I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be honest.
I want you to be honest.
This is a custom shirt. I'm not going to throw the custom maker under the bus. I picked it out from the tablecloth collection, but I didn't know that people would actually associate it as a tablecloth.
Corey McGetty strokes the 3. Power up 4 as we go back and forth here.
Well, Power's doing the right thing. They're closing out the half with a lot of momentum. Now see if they can get a stop and maintain a soft little cushion coming into the second half.
Hawkins tried to leave it off, but Katina Mobley missed the bunny. We would have went to the half with that point. Here's Robert Height. Missed it. Jermaine O'Neal, the follow. To Height, yes. Next bucket for Power, we go to the half.
Hey, we're good.
It's Corey McGetty, David Hawkins. McGetty.
He's shooting it. He's shooting it. He's shooting it.
Hesitates, pulls. Too strong.
Stay down.
Now he can hit a 4 and we go to the half. But there's Height. He's going to drive it. Uses the left hand. Couldn't finish. Here's the cat, Katino Mobley. Oh, nice spin. Kick off to O'Neal. Air ball. And the follow by Corey McGetty. And Power has a 4-point lead as we go to the half.
Well, Power Showing why they're such a tough team, and Jermaine O'Neal a little long on this shot, but Corey Maggette, right place, right time. Yeah, well, you know. You in the Bay, the ball carries a little further. That's what they say in golf.
Maggette's got 18. Let's go on the court. Michael Rappaport.
All right, Corey Maggette, you got 18 points. You're playing good. What's different about your team this week? You guys look very cohesive.
Leadership, integrity, and character on the floor.
And how do you enjoy being coached by Nancy Lieberman?
Nancy has done a phenomenal job. She's well prepared. Your gender doesn't matter. She can play when she plays, and she can coach.
All right, well, keep doing your thing, Corey. Brian, Jack.
Appreciate it. Hey, E40's in the house. Entertain them. Tell them when to go. It's time for us to go. Take a break. We're at the half. It's the Big Three here on Fox.
Employee of the Year, Anna.
Progress is in the pursuit. Audi will cover your first month's lease payment on select models during the summer of Audi sales event.
Something big is coming to Dave & Buster's. The all-new Jurassic World VR Expedition game is here, and only here. Experience the action of Jurassic World like never before. Only at Dave & Buster's. Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom now playing.
Last one.
Last sweet! For arranging these pillows that are purely for show, you deserve the sweet reward of a Diet Dr. Pepper.
That is sweet.
Honey, the big one always goes in the back.
Last sweet diving into the pillow game. It's the sweet one.
This is your wake-up call.
All right, now we got something.
This is what happens when game...
We're divas. We're extra.
...recognizes game.
Hoyer, the Brock Osweiler, Tom Savage, Back Osweiler, and Savage, and Sean Watson.
What?
These guys sleep and eat everything sports.
I'm glad you're on my team.
Maybe it's just an obsession.
Does LeBron know that you're obsessed with him?
First things first. Weekday mornings on FS1. The best of the best go head-to-head. On the biggest night of the summer, the stars of the league, they're all here for an unforgettable show. The MLB All-Star Game, July 17th on Fox.
Simp scientists agree. Simpsanity is caused by every Simpsons ever on FXX.
We knew perfectly well it was addictive.
Every Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday.
I would pay to see it again and again and again and again.
Every Simpsons ever on FXX and always on FX Now.
Frank.
E40 on the court here in Oracle performing Tell Me When to Go. The fans are on their feet. All right, catch baseball's biggest stars for an unforgettable show from the nation's capital, the Major League Baseball All-Star Game, July 17th, only on Fox. Or stream it live on the Fox Sports app. Team Power and Tri-State, the two undefeateds on the court and living up to the hype. This battle of the unbeatens, high-scoring offenses, finesse, physicality, and a lot of fun in that first half, mostly coming from Corey Maggette. Hopped into the fountain of youth, guys, here in traffic, laying it in, up and under. Corey getting to the rack, slamming it home, and then hitting the three with ease. 18 points for Corey Maggette, 8 of 12 from the field, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, and David Hawkins with 9 points, 3 of 4, 3 rebounds, leading Tri-State. So we've had some fun here in the first half, but not much separation as you'd expect from these two teams, trying to keep their win streaks alive. Jim Jackson, Brian Custer.
Hey, you're right. Hey, these are the top of the class right now, besides three-headed monsters as well. Both of these squads trying to remain unbeaten. You look at Corey Maggette with the 18 points, the rest of Power just 7 points. And then on the other side with Tri-State, you got all of a sudden David Hawkins started to get warm now. He's got 9. What do you see going forward here in the second half?
Well, Hawk has to get hot. He's been carrying the load, so to speak, in regards to getting this Tri-State team to a point, and then Nate Robinson finishes. Maybe they get some touches inside, going to bigger lineup in the second half. But Corey McGetty's been steady. But look for Catino Mobley in the second half to be a lot more aggressive.
Power's biggest lead in the first half was 7. They start here the second half, up 4. Keep in mind, first team to 50 wins this game. You got to win by 2. As the Birdman, Chris Anderson, regarding Jermaine O'Neal.
Now see, this has been interesting because now you got Amari guarding Corey McGetty. Okay, so the change here with the big lineup for Tri-State. Let's see how it plays out in the first few minutes.
Here's McGetty. Oh, yeah. Step back. Got it. Corey McGetty's red hot.
Did I answer my question? But, I mean, listen, that's a tough contested shot. You know, if you're Amari, Corey, you got to make that shot over the top.
Stoudemire banks it home.
But this is where they can have the advantage. Now, the difference is you're trading 2s for 3s in some aspect. Corey's 3, Amari can get to 2, but you're going to exploit this matchup right here for power.
Right there.
Here's the Birdman. Back out to McGetty for 3. Mobley. Stepped out of bounds.
We got to get those.
Way to work, Blue.
5-point lead for Power.
And let's see if they go back inside.
Screen away.
Once the ball is inbounded to Amari on McGetty. McGetty on Amari.
Here's Nate. Went to the bank. Here's McGetty. Ball back.
Cut hard.
5 seconds on the shot clock. Jermaine O'Neal goes to work against Chris Anderson, the Birdman. 1. Took too much time.
Too much, and that's just good defense that time by Chris Anderson, but poor recognition, not only just from Jermaine O'Neal, the bench, and even the players on the court didn't give O'Neal a warning that the shot clock was counting down.
Second straight turnover for Tri-State. There's the 3. Corey McGetty.
Well, Amari is so used to getting back into the lane after the ball is thrown, not used to guarding the perimeter player. You got to stay at home with attack.
Nate with the left hand. McGetty's now got 24.
Get your ass out of here.
Nate Robinson on a nice drive right there with the left hand.
You keep feeding that hot hand, which is McGetty. Slips it in to Chris Anderson.
Nice pass. Nice job. Great job.
Yeah, love that. I mean, she's having so much fun, isn't she?
She's loving it, man. But that's how she played as well. Fierce competitor, but enjoyed each and every moment of it.
Lady Magic.
Get out.
Come on, man, come on.
Screen, don't let
Power
her do
5
that.
of 9 from the field here. 3. Here's Big Baby. And the cat, Catino Mobley, just inside. Big Baby. They say he pushed off to grab that board.
He ain't to push much. All that body into the back of Amari.
Hey, just because he's bigger than you doesn't mean he's bigger than them.
Hey, listen, I used to try to use that excuse all the time. Like, don't penalize me for being bigger than the guy guarding me, man.
Here's Nate. Missed it.
Look like a foul.
Catino Mobley. Working on Stoudemire. Kicks it out to Big Baby.
Get that shot up all day to Big Baby. You're going to have that one.
Walk! It's a walk! It's So
They're gonna call
what?
that one on the floor on McGetty.
No, he's got bad footwork.
Good work, man. Good work.
All right.
David Hawkins to check back in for Tri-State.
Yeah, it gives you some perimeter scoring to go along with Nate Robinson coming in there.
Okay, I'm going to need you to go in for Corey. Go get Corey.
How about that collision?
And
Nate
Baby has
Robinson,
to guard the
Glenn
perimeter.
Big Baby, Davis.
I mean, I know Nate played football, but you had pads on, but man, it's like hitting the wall right here.
Yes, it is.
And he moved them back a little bit, though.
He did.
You know.
We're going to have to go in for Coutinho because we have no subs.
Here's Nate. Pulls back. Got him. Pulls out an Uncle Drew move and then smacks Big Baby on the butt.
Hey, go at him, go at him, go at him.
4-point lead.
Get to the rim, put him in the front of the rim.
Hey, Nate, go.
Get him.
Big Baby.
Hey,
You mentioned Uncle
Coutinho.
Drew, and this is straight out of the Uncle Drew playbook here. Slip, step back, hesitation off one leg. Money.
Run the same one again.
That's good defense. Big Baby. Agile, athletic.
Yes, he is.
But at the end,
Big Baby shooting 1 of 2. Missed it. Hawkins. Oh! He did him dirty. Nate and the Jermaine O'Neal. Brett, what do you got for us?
Jack, I want to ask you a question. In your career, high school, college, and in the pros, have you ever seen, or can you compare anybody to Big Baby Davis? I mean, he's such a unique type. I mean, the physicality, the movement, I mean, he's just gigantic, but he's quick of feet. Can you compare him to anybody else?
Barkley. Charles. I mean, because Charles was big, agile, highly athletic. And people, the young kids don't understand how athletic Charles Barkley was. I mean, he ran the court as good as anybody, a guard, a forward, and he had a soft touch. I think Charles was a better rebounder. I mean, he just ate up the glass at his size.
And don't you think Barkley, like people think that Barkley's like 6'8", 6'7"?
Nah, 6'4". He's about 6'4.5", and Big Baby is taller, actually, than Charles is. Good question, though.
Nate missed that one. You might remember when those guys were teammates. Nate and Big Baby, and they were Shrek and Donkey. Remember that?
Yeah,
they called
that's right.
themselves Shrek and Donkey.
Yeah, Boston.
Go get Chris.
2-point lead for Power. Tri-State coming back. Here's Coutinho Mobley working on the smaller Nate Robinson. Drops it off to Big Baby. And it's a jump ball. Good reach there by Jermaine O'Neal.
Timeout.
Doc will call the timeout.
Way to post, way to post.
See if he gets his hands. Well, it's all ball right there. Good call by the official. A little contact up top from Jermaine in his chest, but
No, he got to stay there. They got the too big, and then we went out there. Go play guard.
2-point lead for Power. We're in Oakland. Ladies Magic's Power up 2. It's the Big 3 here on Fox.
Some believe if it's not German, it's not luxury performance. So we brought these Infiniti SUVs to Germany with American families to drive them.
This truck is only for German luxury auto. Not for family or SUV. VC Turbo. It's like 2 engines in one. How did Germany not do that first? Keine Kinder auf der Strecke.
The Infiniti family of SUVs, there's nothing traditional about it. Let your new legacy begin at the Infiniti Summer Sales Event. Infiniti, empower the drive.
Still nervous about finding a new apartment?
Yeah, but popping these things really helps me relax. Please don't. I'm saving those for later.
Well, at least you don't have to worry about renter's insurance. Just go to geico.com.
Geico helps with renter's insurance. Good to know.
Been doing it for years.
That's really good to know. I'll check them out.
Get to know Geico and see how easy homeowners and renters insurance can be.
Domino's delivery drivers are experts at handling bad roads. But those roads shouldn't ruin your pizza when you carry out. So we're doing something about them, starting with this one. If your drive home is rough on pizza, tell us at pavingforpizza.com so we can fix roads across the country. Then carry out large 3-topping pizzas for $7.99 each.
Someone just won the million on Beat Shazam. Fox Tuesday.
They're halfway to $1 million.
Can they do it again? Jamie Foxx brings the fun.
Thank you very much.
All new Beat Shazam Tuesday on Fox.
National Geographic brings you Yellowstone live. 4 nights, 200 crew, up-close wild access.
Anything can happen.
Yellowstone Live starts Sunday, August 5th, 9 Eastern on National Geographic.
We're on the bright side of the bay, Oakland. It's the Big 3 here on Fox Power. 2 unbeaten squads, up 2, 33-31. Let's go to the coach of Power, Nancy Lieberman. And Nancy, when you look at this, Tri-State's got 6 players who've scored. Meanwhile, Corey Maggette has scored 24 of your 33. What'd you tell your team? Do you just go feed that hot hand or what?
Well, he's going to need to score a lot more because we only have 3 players with Ryan Gomes not able to play. He's just going to have to continue to play at a high level the way he has, and with contributions from Catino, Baby, and Birdman.
Well, how important is it to defensively? You lock in, you got a smaller lineup a little bit with Amari and Jermaine inside and rebound the basketball.
Hey, you know what? We're going to do whatever we have to do to win. We'll mix up the lineups. We got guys that can play multiple positions, and we'll just do what we have to do.
Thank you, Nancy. They go inside to Stoudemire. He gets that one over Mobley. We're tied up at 33.
If they post up like that, I think you're going to have to come off of Big Baby on the weak side in order to maybe double down. You can't come off of Hawk because he can shoot it.
Maggette draws the personal on Amari Stoudemire, who did not like that call.
Hey, it's really wet. It's really wet. Hey, yo! You bailed him out. All ball. Huh?
So Maggette
What do you mean?
will shoot 1 for
I'm
2.
taking the space.
He's got 24.
I'm taking the space up so he can't move.
Brian Custer along with Jim Jackson, Michael Rappaport working the sidelines. Christina Pink hosting here from Oakland. Week 3 of the Big 3.
Get the rebound.
First team to 50 wins this game. You got to win by 2. It's time for the Rap Report. What do you got, Mike?
Brian, I heard you said I'm working the sidelines. I would like you to say that I'm surgically dissecting the sidelines, please. I'm not like anybody else. Surgically dissecting everything that's going on the sidelines.
Surgically dissecting everything. He has unprecedented access, folks.
Unprecedented.
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 There's David Hawkins.
Stay down, stay down, stay down.
5 on the shot clock.
Stay down. Hey, David.
2. He's got to get it up. Too much dribbling.
Great job.
Too much dribbling and really good communication defensively that time by Power on switching and not giving up a guy rolling to the basket or a layup and forcing Hawk that time all the way back out to the 4-point circle.
6 turnover for Tri-State. 2-point lead here for Power. Big Baby.
Keep diving.
D-Hawk, slow first half, got off to a slow start, but later able to get some layups, knock in some jump shots. You know, as the game progresses at Hawk,
No foul.
will get himself more involved in offensive. He's hit an offensive foul right here by Big Baby.
Hey, man, you can't be flopping like that.
You hear Big Baby, he says, hey, he can't be flopping like that.
Well, he moved right there at the end. I mean, it's an easy call for the official.
Homie.
Box out, box out. Stop.
Stoudemire misses the free throw. Tina Mobley. Misses the three. Good.
Rebound by Hawk.
He's got 5. Stoudemire.
You good?
On the flip side, Corey Maggette started this thing off right early on by knocking in jump shots, taking advantage of his ability to shoot over the top of a taller opponent. So glad to see Corey was able to come back off that injury last year's first game. Not surprised because he's always had the work ethic.
He'll go to the line. He's got 26 and 6. That's what he's got right now.
Hey, we're in the bonus and we get the ball.
Yeah, I love it. That's part of coaching right there. Nancy Lieberman letting her team know not only are we in the penalty, meaning get to the free throw line, make them foul us, but also we knock it in, we retain possession. Constantly coaching. You gotta make the free throw.
But you gotta make the free throw. You gotta make the free throw. Here's David Hawkins.
Good box up that time by Cat inside on Jermaine O'Neal.
Glenn Davis lost it. Maggette has it taken away by Hawkins. He scores it. It's all tied up at 35.
Well, you know it's going to be a physical game. But also, this game is going to go back and forth. Two of the best teams in the league. It wasn't going to be easy to just walk in here and get a dunk.
Mobley used the right hand. Big Baby lost it out of bounds.
Well, get to the basket, 1 turnover, another turnover. Hard. Sometimes it's better be lucky than good.
We can get Amari out, though.
Here's Maggette. Hesitated, lays it up and in. That hesitation
They cannot hold my
froze
players
Jermaine
any
O'Neal,
longer.
and he lays it up and in.
Well, again, the disadvantage of playing big is giving up speed and quickness. And right here, whether it's Maggette going on Jermaine O'Neal or Amari Stoudemire, once he can get by, the help from the weak side is not there quick enough, and it's a layup.
Go get him.
All right, just like we started. Let's go.
First team to 50. Wins this one. Win by 2. Nate Robinson is checked back in. He's got 2 straight game winners for Tri-State. They go to the mismatch. O'Neal over Mobley.
Let's get a stop here.
That's easy money.
That's you right
He's
there.
got 8 points, 4 boards.
Go. Really?
Birdman, the kick out to Maggette. We're all tied up at 37. 2 teams unbeaten.
Play hard.
Jermaine O'Neal dives to the bucket.
We get the ball back, too.
Coutinho Mobley fouls him, and O'Neal will go to the line.
These guys are horrible. Gee whiz.
Can't y'all look at the screen?
Here's Jermaine O'Neal. Spent 18 seasons in the league. Came straight from high school. Averaging 12 points this season. He knocks that one down. Good thing for Tri-States, they'll retain possession because they're in the bonus. Nate Robinson. Back heel of the rim. Maggette. Give me 3 of those. Coutinho Mobley.
Now you know sooner or later Cat was going to knock one in, and patiently Maggette sucked in the defense, and Cat relocated to an open spot.
Stay down. Stay down.
Here's Jermaine O'Neal working on Birdman. Turns too hard.
Stay down.
Nate drives. So athletic.
Listen, some dudes are just Hall of Famers for basketball, but Dr. J right now, he like Sunday Easter clean right now with those suede shoes on right now. Look at that.
Doc, don't hurt him like
Doc
that.
hurt the game with those right there.
Violation.
Man. Those ain't Converse.
Nah, bro. Nuh-uh.
That product.
Hey, man, all right, it's coming down to one-on-one
That's grown man
basketball.
swag. Velvet?
It's coming down to one-on-one. Everything is coming down to one-on-one. It's coming down to isolation and one-on-one. And we gotta be better at it than they are. Okay. All right? When you see that situation, you take it. Every foul is rewarded. We get the bonus. All right?
You hear Doc telling him, you take that thing to the basket. You're in the bonus. So, Corey Maggette.
Yeah, but once you get there, too, you got to take advantage of it. I mean, that's the key. If you can't convert, now you're able to take advantage of the rule, which allows you to retain possession.
Maggette now with 30. Ties a season high.
Stay right here.
Lead record of 30 points. Shard Lewis had that.
Box out.
And that was last season.
Yeah, I believe that record will continue to be, even whatever Maggette gets right now, if you get enough scores now in this league this year that are comfortable playing 3-on-3, that
All right, one-on-one.
they'll continue to kind of break through that record.
Make a play. Make a play.
Here's Nate. Down one. Drive. Left is short.
A lot of contact, no foul.
Wide open. Maggette. But goes into Big Baby. Jermaine O'Neal makes him pay.
Well, I mean, on both sides, both teams felt that it was overly aggressive. No fouls called, but you got to play on. And that time, Tri-State able to take advantage of the no call.
1 point lead for Tri-State. Crossed over Maggette, and he threw it away.
Got to play through it. Nate Robinson. This time he kind of jumps into Big Baby. So from that angle, good no call.
Stay down.
Jermaine O'Neal tipped it, but Nate Robinson smartly taps it right over to O'Neal for an easy two.
Got to get a stop. No foul.
1 point lead for Tri-State. First team to 50 wins it. You got to win by 2. Battle of unbeatens here. There are only 3 unbeatens right now in the league. Tri-State, Power, and the three-headed monsters. Here's David Hawkins.
Again, not recognizing, but it did, again, not only the players on the court, but the bench. Nobody on the bench.
No.
Now, Nate Robinson is saying that the reset, the clock should have been reset.
Don't be
We should get a new
How many times are they going to change that?
Okay, so on the initial
So,
shot clock violation, how many
I think they're arguing that on the turnover, that the clock should have been reset to 14.
But 8 seconds on the shot clock is going to be Tri-State ball. Yes, 8 seconds on the shot clock. Tri-State ball.
Come on.
So you're right. They said that shot clock should have reset. So they're going to put 8 seconds on the shot clock here for Tri-State.
And they're going to get the ball. No fouls.
So now, here comes Nate Robinson with the opportunity you talked about. If he can knock down this free throw, get the 2 point plus, get the basketball again.
That's right.
Got it.
And immediately, if I'm Tri-State, what I'm trying to do is attack and pick up another foul. Okay? You attack and put the onus on the officials, but also on Power to have to play defense without fouling. Mismatch right inside right now. He threw it right in
between the legs. Oh, Jermaine O'Neal airballed it.
Yeah, but why would you fade away outside of the lane to be able to take that shot? Instead of going into Coutinho, forcing him to have to play, you got the size advantage. That's just a tough shot, not a good shot by Jermaine O'Neal.
Mobley's got 10. They go back to O'Neal again. Kick out. Nate Robinson for 3. No. Hawkins. Foul. Yes. Tri-State now 3 points away from victory and remaining unbeaten. Here's Corey Maggette.
Let's go, David.
Down 3. Takes the bump, knocks down the bucket.
Come on, guys. Come on, guys.
Nate Robinson in this situation.
He's had 2 straight game winners. Here's Hawkins. A 3 can win it.
Take your time. Take your time.
That's their take foul here. So they'll take it from the side here. They'll have to inbound it. Not a shooting foul. A 3, and Tri-State can win it.
Give it to Nate.
We got it. We got it. We got 46.
It has been 2 straight game winners for Nate Robinson.
Well, this is how you introduce yourself to the league. You come in week 1 and knock off the defending champs in Trilogy. Then last week, not the 3-ball, but the ability to put it on the deck and attack off the dribble. That's how you make it impact.
You are set the screen. Corey, you're here.
There's Nate Robinson as he enters that puddle. Nancy Liberty, let's take a listen as she talks to her power squad.
This is Bird. Set a screen. Slip it. Leave early. He's going to leave early. Turn the corner. If he comes here, kick it.
I'll tell you what a heck of a crowd right here in Oakland.
Yeah, unbelievable, man. Week after week, we continue to have great crowds here supporting the Big 3. I can't wait to go to Detroit next weekend.
No, I can't either, man. I mean, it's just the love of the game of basketball, the appreciation for the talent on the court, the coaches. I mean, Ice Cube has to be proud of what he's seeing right now, and it continues. The games continue to get better.
Cube, of course, one of the co-founders, along with Jeff Wattenet. What a job they've done. Here's Nate. Pulls up. Short. Jermaine O'Neal. David Hawkins. Ball fake. For the win. David Hawkins has done it. The Hawk keeps Tri-State unbeaten. Folks, if you didn't know the name, you know him now, because David Hawkins is a baller. But he's got 18 for Tri-State.
But Brian, of course it would end like this in dramatic fashion. Hawk, who started off slow, ended up with 18 points. It was Nate Robinson the previous 2 times. We pumped him up about hitting game winners. And Hawk, a step inside, back inside, out. Good D, but better O.
And the head coach of Power watching that one as she suffers her first defeat in Tri-State. Look at the doctor. He said, "That's my guy." Jermaine O'Neal. See, that's right. We're 3-0. And we go down on the court with Michael Rappaport.
All right, I'm here with the star of the game. You guys are 3-0. How you feeling, Hawk?
Well, I feel good. By the grace of God, we came out here, fought a tough game, and we came out on top.
You played at Temple. What does it mean to you to be coached and kicking butt by the great Dr. J? You played ball in Philly. What does he mean to you?
I mean, just what he means for the game of basketball in general, but definitely Philly. All those great years he put in with the Sixers, and me being there for 4 years, you know, following the Sixers and following his legacy. And Jefferson's draft night for him to call my name, and then now, you know, him having the confidence in me to let me play my game. I'm just happy for my team we got this win.
All right, congratulations on the game. You guys,
Well, Hawkins had 19 in the week 1, 20 last week. He has 18 tonight and a game winner. Tri-State still unbeaten. It's the Big 3 here on Fox.
Get 4 lines of unlimited data for $100 a month. Plus 4 free smartphones when you switch. Whoops. Unlimited. Yeah. Smile, you're on Cricket.
The greatest World Cup ever continues on Fox. First, Harry Kane leads the 3 Lions against Forsberg and the unshakable Swedes. Then, after one of the biggest upsets in World Cup history, Russia looks to power their way past Croatia and into the semifinals. Coverage begins tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern on Fox.
The best of the best go head-to-head on the biggest night of the summer. The MLB All-Star Game, July 17th on Fox.
Get ready for a great night with Gordon. Go. First, it's a MasterChef wedding disaster.
You are not going to captain this team any longer. I'm going to run it. Enough's enough!
All new. Then, it's Gordon's biggest challenge yet.
This restaurant is owned by a pair of Nimrods.
The Nimrod family.
The meat is stinking.
But their kitchen is no laughing matter.
I'm not even sure if you're fit to run a restaurant.
All new 24 Hours to Hell and Back, right after MasterChef. Wednesday on Fox.
What category should we walk?
Royalty!
Pose on FX is groundbreaking.
What exactly is a ball?
Balls are a gathering of people who are not welcome to gather anywhere else.
Fabulous, poignant, and funny.
What do you want? I want what you have.
The new American dream. The most provocative show of the summer.
Is this your first time doing something like this?
Revolutionary. There's never been a show quite like Pose. All new Sunday at 9 on FX.
This is your wake-up call.
All right, now we got something.
These guys sleep and eat everything sports.
I'm glad you're on my team.
Maybe it's just an obsession.
Does LeBron know that you're obsessed with him?
First things first, weekday mornings on FS1.
Welcome back to Oakland. 3 down, 1 to go. Killer threes versus 3-headed monsters is still to come. And, you know, the man they call Stack Jack is in the building, and he knows this building well. You know, anytime Steven Jackson takes the court, he's going to bring you grit, lots of intensity, and a whole lot of hard-nosed defense. He already got a huge ovation from the crowd, but, guys, that's the way he's played his entire career. Let's hear from the man himself.
One thing about basketball, I've done a lot for my life, so I only play it one way, and that's hard. Whether it's here, YMCA League, Church League, I play the same way and I play hard.
Pull my jersey, dog.
You gotta take the good with the bad, and sometimes my emotion and my passion get the best of me.
I ain't letting nothing go. Well, you ain't out there, you gotta let it go. I'm finna go check myself in a minute. What do you mean then? All right, but that's what it's gonna be.
I might get a technical foul or something like that, but I'd rather play with passion and then not play with no passion at all. I'm blessed to be able to play 14 years in the NBA and still play now. I love playing the game at a high level. I feel like I always got something to prove with the game of basketball. I come to work, and I know the more I work, the better I get. Even at 40, I'm still getting better. You know, I'm a win on every level. I won the high school state championship, got drafted, got cut, went overseas, won the overseas championship, made it back to the NBA with the Spurs, won the championship, came here and played with the Warriors, the We Believe team, beating the #1 seed the first time in the 7-game series. I have to win a Big 3 championship. That's the only thing missing from my resume right now, so I'm here to get it. This is my second home. I even have my own day here, Stephen Jackson Day, April 12th. So we have a special place in this city and San Francisco's heart.
Love that intensity. You know, he might be making a case for the Big 3 MVP. Look at those numbers, and he dropped 28 points last week. What does he have in store for this crowd. Killer threes and three-headed monsters still to come.
When you're America's best value, you don't need a whole lot of hoopla. What you need is a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty and an IIHS top safety pick award. When you've got all that, who needs balloons?
During Kia's America's Best Value 4th of July event, get 0% APR for 66 months plus $1,500 summer bonus cash on select models.
The best of the best go head-to-head. On the biggest night of the summer, the stars of the league, they're all here for an unforgettable show. The MLB All-Star Game, July 17th on Fox.
What category should we walk?
Royalty!
Pose on FX is groundbreaking.
What exactly is a ball? Balls are a gathering of people who are not welcome to gather anywhere else.
Fabulous, poignant, and funny.
What do you want? I want what you have.
The new American Dream. The most provocative show of the summer.
Is this your first time doing something like this?
Revolutionary. There's never been a show quite like Pose. All new Sunday at 9 on FX.
This is your wake-up call.
All right, now we got something.
This is what happens when game...
We're divas. We're extra.
...recognizes game.
Hoyer, the Brock Osweiler, Tom Savage, Back Osweiler, and Savage, and Sean Watson.
What?
These guys sleep and eat everything sports.
I'm glad you're on my team.
Maybe it's just an obsession.
Does LeBron know that you're obsessed with him?
First things first. Weekday mornings on FS1.
I could probably hook you up with my girl, Monica.
Monica, I mean, she wears loose boots. Her boot is too wide for a little ankle. Feet be sliding back and forth in the boot.
Rel, this fall.
He refuses to go out with my girl, Monica.
Wait, loose boots, Monica?
On Fox.
Well, who's ready for the nightcap? Killer threes, three-headed monsters. Still to come. Three-headed monsters have not lost this season. 2-0, trying to make it 3-0. The players getting ready, getting loose.
Why turn a meal into a snack when you can turn a snack into a meal? A 3-cheese blend pico de gallo, double the marinated steak, and a medium drink.
At least they're cute.
Taco Bell's new $5 steak nachos box. It's kind of a big meal.
Tecate. We are bold.
What's the problem? We're about to import 50 kilos of Colombian white. I got no one to buy it.
So we need to find a drug dealer.
Here we go.
We're brothers.
We're brothers.
Do you like to see your brother suffer?
Brothers argue.
You want the ball. I want the ball, too.
Time out.
I feel I'm the best. I want to cover the best.
Are you sure you're still in the Hall of Fame?
Stop playing, Skip.
I said it.
We have something that no other team has.
Hop on the bandwagon. It could be a fun ride for you.
Choose a side.
Boom.
America's fastest growing sports show.
This is undisputed.
The best of the best go head-to-head. On the biggest night of the summer, the stars of the league, they're all here for an unforgettable show. The MLB All-Star Game, July 17th on Fox.
Simp scientists agree. Simpsanity is caused by every Simpsons ever on FXX.
We knew perfectly well it was addictive.
Every Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday.
I would pay to see it again and again and again and again.
Every Simpsons ever on FXX and always on FX Now.
Frank out.
Watch season 1 of 911 on Fox Now and Hulu.
I am going to get you out of here, I swear on my life.
And don't miss the 2-night premiere event starting Sunday, September 23rd on Fox.
You're watching the Big 3 here on Fox, and then there were only two unbeaten teams right now. Tri-State, who just got a win, and the three-headed Monsters. And they're taking on the Killer Threes. We're in Oakland, inside Oracle Arena. Brian Custer alongside Jim Jackson. So Gary Payton's squad trying to remain unbeaten, taking on the Killer Threes. And, you know, when you think about the three-headed Monsters, they believe they can win it all this season. Killer Threes, they're powered by Steven Jackson.
Well, you talk about three-headed monster. They lost last year. Bad taste in their mouth. Sean Lewis is playing excellent basketball. The acquisition of Reggie Evans, a double-double machine, has given them the toughness they need. And on the flip side, Steven Jackson coming off of 28 points last week. You need Meta World Peace, a couple other guys to step up to give him a hand inside.
Take a look at the rosters for both of these squads. And, you know, Steven Jackson, he was basically the Big 3 player of the week, had 28 last week. Meta World Peace has joined the Killer Threes. And then for the three-headed Monsters, Rashard Lewis, last year Big 3 MVP. Reggie Evans, as Jim just pointed out, he puts up double-doubles every week. And then Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf, a.k.a. Chris Jackson, back in his college days at LSU, drops it down to Rashard Lewis to Reggie Evans, and they miss it.
Well, speaking of Mahmoud, last week it was tough against Trilogy for him to play heavy minutes.
Meta World Peace shot blocked. Rashard Lewis lays it back up and in.
Good defense there, but to finish my thought, this should be a game where Mahmoud could play some more meaningful minutes, even though he's giving up size, but not the same aspect as it was against Trilogy.
Allen Anderson tries to bully him in the lane. Rashard Lewis gives the help. Head coach, the Killer Threes, the Oak Man, Charles Oakley. What an enforcer he was in the NBA.
Oh, he still is.
Yeah, he's right. Steven Jackson misses that three. Reggie Evans clears the board.
Miller, Ron. In the middle. Get out.
Three on the shot clock. Mahmoud. Gotta force it up. And the Hall of Famer, the glove. Oakland's own Gary Payton back home. Head coach of the three-headed Monsters.
Elbow, Ron.
Reggie Evans and Ron Artest, that is a matchup you want to keep your eye on, because those two are going to be scrappy all night.
Yeah, but you got to play smart, because both want to play physical, but physical can get you in a situation where you're committing some dumb fouls, putting your opponent to the free throw line, and that's what you don't want. Plus, it could muddy up plays.
Air ball. Rashard Lewis, another easy one.
Yeah, and if you're Reggie Evans, that's the shot you want Meta to take. The fall away, off the dribble, three-point shot.
Here's Allen Anderson again on Mahmoud. He tries to tie him up. They're going to call a foul on Mahmoud.
You know, the height advantage is with Allen Anderson, but you got to go right away. You keep trying to put it down. Now Mahmoud, being small, is going to be able to reach in and disrupt your dribble. So if you get it, survey the situation and then go quick and make your move.
If you want to shoot an air ball, don't shoot it. Move, you got to hold him out. Yeah. Oh.
Anderson misses the free throw, grabs his own board, though. Euro step, knocks it down.
Quick move. That time, right in the middle of the court, you couldn't help in. And Allen Anderson able to shoot right over a smaller.
You better, Jack. There you go.
Inside to Reggie Evans.
Take it out right there, on the side. Take it out.
Evans lost it. Ron Artest, Meta World Peace. Knocks down the three.
See what you got. You better, Jay. You better, Jay. You better, Jay.
Three-headed monsters unbeaten. That shot blocked. Steven Jackson. Allen Anderson didn't anticipate that one.
Yeah, he thought Stack was going to shoot it, which he should have.
The four. It's short.
Give it to him.
Anderson knocks down the three.
Allen Anderson for three.
4-point lead for the Killer Threes.
Jack. Same play. Get ready.
8-0 run.
Get ready. Stay down. Stay down. Stay down.
Here's Mahmoud off the glass.
A little inside-out hesitation, and then again moving away from the basket towards the baseline. Right-handed player.
Go, go.
Difficult shot off the glass, but Mahmoud made it look easy.
Once again, Mahmoud reaches in. 5 on the shot clock. Jackson from deep. That was from 4-point range, but you got to be touching the circle.
That's not a 4-pointer. You got to be touching a 4. We ain't getting none of that. Stay down, Jack. Stay down. Come on. Stay down.
Reggie Evans dips the shoulder. He'll go to the line.
Hey. And that's what Coach Gary Payton is talking about. Yeah, he was deep enough, but he's not touching this any part of the circle, so you don't get 4 points for that. You got to be.
We get the post. We get none of it.
Your foot, your body has to be able to touch any part of that circle to be rewarded 4 points.
Yeah. Get some other post. Hey, we can't get a sub. Block out. Damn.
Quintel Woods will check in for the three-headed monsters. Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf will get his first break. Reggie Evans will go to the line. And
block out.
Reggie's a double-double machine, averaging 13 and 10 on the season thus far.
Yeah, and actually came into this season shooting from the free throw line, but also being more offensive-minded.
Meta World Peace. That shot blocked by Reggie Evans. Here's Rashard Lewis. Quintel Woods missed the bunny. Ryan Hollins will check in.
Go to the rim. Make it 2 air balls. Stay down, Red. Stay down. Stay down. Stay down. Don't you let him do that. Hey, Q. Take your time. Take your time. Hey, don't wrestle with him. Hey, don't wrestle with him. You go around him and go to the bucket, you ain't got to worry about all this. Make him shoot the jump shot. Make him shoot the jump shot. Take a step. Yeah, stay there, stay there. Stay
Here's
there.
Reggie Evans.
Stay there.
They go inside to Quintel Woods.
Way to go,
Trying to work on Mike James.
Block out.
Woods.
There you go.
Missed that shot.
Go get it, Mike. Go get it. Go get it,
Here's
Mike.
Steven Jackson. Action. Jackson for 3. Steps back and knocks it down.
Let's go.
Give him a little bit of space. You over Rashard Lewis, that can make you pay.
Time out, time out. TB time out. But it's shooting.
6-point lead for the Killer Threes. Thanks to Steven Jackson. He's all action. And the Killer Threes up early. It's a big 3 here on Fox.
Start dropping threes like trilogies, like companies, like PIGs. Got the summer on lock. Big 3 on Fox.
Something big is coming to Dave & Buster's. The all-new Jurassic World VR Expedition game is here, and only here. Experience the action of Jurassic World like never before. Only at Dave & Buster's. Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom now playing.
Last one.
Last sweet! For arranging these pillows that are purely for show, you deserve the sweet reward of a Diet Dr. Pepper.
That is sweet.
Honey, the big one always goes in the back.
Last sweet diving into the pillowscape. It's the sweet one.
Imagine a visibly healthier pet in 28 days. Purina One, natural ingredients, plus vitamins and minerals in powerful combinations. For radiant coats, sparkling eyes, and vibrant energy. Purina One, 28 days, one visibly healthy pet.
Salads should look like this. Crisp leaves of lettuce
freshly made dressing, clean food that looks this good, delivered to your desk. Now delivering to home or office. Panera, food as it should be.
This fall on Fox, Get Out's Lil Rel Howery stars in a fresh new comedy about starting over.
For the first 30 years of my life, I would not eat pastrami because the name gave me the creeps. I ended up loving it. Pastrami has taught me to get out there and try.
Pastrami is not a philosopher, right? It's just meat.
Rel, Sundays this fall on Fox.
MLS, it's time for our soccer. NYCFC versus New York Red Bulls, Sunday on FS1.
The greatest World Cup ever continues on Fox.
Kane on target once more.
First, Harry Kane leads the Three Lions against Forsberg and the unshakable Swedes.
Tremendous goalkeeping.
Then, after one of the biggest upsets in World Cup history,
Russia have done it.
Russia looks to power their way past Croatia.
This Croatian team is to be reckoned with.
And into the semifinals. The FIFA World Cup quarterfinals. Coverage begins tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern on Fox.
Welcome back. It's the Big Three here on Fox. And right now, Power with the early lead over the three-headed Monsters. And, you know, Gary Payton, head coach of the three-headed Monsters. We've got him mic'd up. GP, it's Brian and Jim. Look at that picture of that young man there.
Yeah.
Boy, you was wearing that tux, man.
Y'all doing me bad. Y'all doing me bad. Y'all doing me bad. But hey, I like it though. Y'all found that high school yearbook thing. Huh?
Hey, GP, we dug deep. We knew coming back. How special is this for you as a player to come back to Oakland and play, but now as a Big Three coach?
You know, it's really good. It's really fun to come back here, especially in my hometown, and then get a chance for everybody to come back and see me like this. It's a big moment for myself.
Oh, that's fantastic. You know, and before we let you go, Coach, quiet as kept. There's a rumor you threw a big bash and you didn't invite me and Jim. What's up with that?
You know, Jim don't call me no more. He ain't my friend anymore. So, you know, I thought about it. I said I should have called him, but he don't call me no more. So I said, forget it.
Good luck, Coach. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
14-10 the score. Mike James. Here's Rashard Lewis.
No more.
Reggie Evans turns.
Pick and roll, pick and roll, pick and roll.
They run the pick and roll to Ryan Hollins to kick out. Steven Jackson for three.
Hey, Ryan, go to the ball. Go to the ball. No way for it to come to you.
It was a well-designed play, though. That time it was a pick and roll with Hollins. He got it, quickly made the pass, but Stack just couldn't handle the ball enough to really get rhythm. He shot it, but they were able to get another possession out of it offensive right here.
Get out!
Jackson working on Lewis. 5 on the shot clock. Spins. Nice move. Lays it in.
Come on, let's go.
Welcome back home, Steven Jackson.
Jack, your help, Jack. Your help, Jack. Stay, Jack. Hey, go to the shore.
Here's Quintel Woods. Knocks down the jumper.
And nice two-man game right there. That time Mike James chose to go underneath the screen by Reggie Evans.
Punish him back.
Quintel Woods.
Go on.
Mike James pulls up on Reggie Evans, too strong. Woods clears it. Rashard Lewis.
Sean, take him down. Stay down.
Here's Woods. No.
Hey, get him a touch. Mike, don't rush the side.
Stack felt the body of Rashard Lewis right here on his left side. The baseline was open. Beautiful move.
He's part of those We Believe teams here at Golden State. Here's Woods in the lane. No.
Come on, Mike. Shoot it. That's outside.
Mike James, top of the key. No. Ryan Hollins stripped.
And that time, Rashard Lewis could have took it straight up.
Rashard Lewis said, give me 3. No.
Yeah, he didn't want to. Sweet Lou wanted to take it the hard way and give me 3 points instead of the layup.
He's got 7. Lead is 1.
Again, you know the rule. Nice strip, get a steal, you can take it up, but no sweet Lou. Unabated. Look down, check the puppies. Got him squared up.
Come and get it. Come and get it.
Here's Ryan Hollins. Knocked away by Reggie Evans.
Hey, Ryan, what is he doing?
Reggie Evans playing the D. Knocked it off of Hollins.
Oh, that's how he made his living in the NBA.
Oh, good steal by Jackson.
Oh, flagrant! 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 Make the free throw.
The pass inside by Stack, and rotation was left. A little slow. Coach Oakley wants a flagrant, but right there it's just a good hard foul.
There's Ryan Hollins. Played 10 seasons in the NBA. 9 different teams.
Good job. Let's go. Stay back, Ryan. See the help guy.
3-point lead for the Killer Threes. First team to 25.
Allen, get ready.
We go to the half.
Get ready, Allen.
Three-headed monsters trying to remain unbeaten. Here's Reggie Lewis. Lost it. Reggie Evans. Lost it. Steven Jackson lays it in. He's got 10.
Get ready, Jack. Yo, roll. Get ready. Matt, get ready. Let him shoot. Let him shoot.
Evans. Jackson again.
Come on. Come on.
That tough pass right there.
That ain't him. Hey. Jack. Time out. Jack, we don't have hands. Don't even do that.
Gary Payton's going to call the TO.
All right, now we're getting away like a Reds. We don't need that. We need to get to the basket, man. We down 20-15. Now we're getting in the jump shoot. Now it's all jump shots. We ain't gonna win no game like that. We don't play D. We're not running the offense, and now we shoot jump shots. We're not gonna win. Let's play defense and let's play the right offense. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Together.
And that's from someone who knows defense.
Well, go back to week 1. When I talked to Gary, the strategy was, 1, the defense is going to keep us in the game, which means that we're not shooting the ball well. Defensively, we've got to lock in. Second, we want to attack off the dribble, meaning three-headed monsters. Let's not settle for jump shot. And what he talked about in the huddle, 1, you're not playing defense, and 2, why take jump shots? Just get it to the basket, get some easy shots, even get to the free throw line.
Baseline.
Here's Rashard Lewis. League MVP last season. Pull up over Hollins. Too strong. Here's Reggie Evans. The follow no. Lewis rejected by Ryan Hollins.
Ryan Hollins.
It's half court. Why you gonna bail him out?
Using all of that height right there, 7 foot.
Yeah. Lock out.
Hollins getting some quality minutes. Here for the Killer Threes is Quintel Woods. Go to the line.
Oh!
That double-double last week.
Move the ball. Move it. Come on. Move the ball.
Inside they go to Hollins. Turns. Scores it.
Wait, take your time.
That's good patience. I mean,
take your time.
battling inside. He's able to turn to the base up with that little soft jump hook.
22-15. Jackson with a 3. We go to the half. Too strong.
Wow. Good job.
Ryan Hollins traveled that rebound.
Stop ball, right? Talk. Stay there. Let him catch it. Your help, Ron.
Here's Woods. Off the pick. That's a brick. And Meta World Peace made the costly mistake of saving that under the basket.
And he knew it, too. No.
If we keep shooting jump shots and we ain't making it,
Okay,
we
I
ain't
didn't say
gonna
anything,
win.
but you'd rather throw it all the way back to half court if you go do that, or just let it go. Let you see a teammate right there you can save it to.
Here's the three. It's good. And the killer threes will go to the half, up 8 over the unbeaten three-headed monsters.
Come on, come on, come on.
A 9-2 finish by the killer threes.
Again, ending the half with momentum. Anderson able to penetrate baseline. And at the end, Rashard Lewis loses sight of Meta World Peace getting to the corner, gives up that three in the corner.
We got over 13,500 here in Oakland. We're at the half. Killer threes, three-headed monsters. It's the Big Three here on Fox.
McDonald's new fresh beef quarter pounder has left Jimmy speechless. So here's Charles Barkley to speak for him.
How'd they make a burger this terrific? 4 words. Cook when you order. That's right. They don't cook it until Little Jimmy tells them to. Little Jimmy doesn't see cheese that melty on a burger every day. And boy, is it juicy. Shh, Little Jimmy, don't talk with your mouth full. It sounds terrible.
The new, hotter, juicier fresh beef quarter pounder burgers. So good, they'll leave you speechless.
Before there could be a nation, there had to be people willing to fight for it, to take on the world's greatest challenges, whatever they might be. So the U.S. Army masters not only tactics and strategy, but also physics and chemistry. We make battle plans and create breakthroughs in medicine, science, and engineering. Our next mission could be anything, so we prepare for everything.
You're turning onto the street when you barely clip a passing car. Minor accident, no big deal, right? Wrong. Your insurance company is going to raise your rate after the other car got a scratch so small you could have fixed it with a pen. Maybe you should take that pen and use it to sign up with a different insurance company.
For drivers with accident forgiveness, Liberty Mutual won't raise their rates because of their first accident. Liberty Mutual Insurance.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
More and more people are finding themselves in a Chevy for the first time. Now you can too during the Chevy 4th of July sales event. Now through July 9th, get 10 to 20% below MSRP on your favorite Chevy models when you finance with GM Financial. That's over $6,700 on this Chevy Equinox. This 4th of July, discover why Chevy is the most awarded and fastest growing brand the last 4 years overall. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
The best of the best go head-to-head. On the biggest night of the summer, catch the greatest stars in the game for an unforgettable show. The MLB All-Star Game, July 17th on Fox.
People start dying, start a war, get us all killed. Maybe I'm a little on edge.
Snowfall, Thursday, July 19th on FX.
Welcome back to the Bay Area. Big night for the Big Three right now. Killer threes up 8 over the three-headed monsters, but we've been watching some great action all night long. And we've seen some firepower from some familiar stars. How about Baron Davis? This guy was a one-man wrecking crew. Look at him from beyond the arc for Three's Company. And yeah, that one called game. Deshaun Stevenson put the team on his back down the stretch, guys. This one from beyond the arc. He was red hot tonight, and David Hawkins, slow start, attacks the rim. He gets going, pump fake, and that was all she wrote. Those guys making a show tonight, and here are your stars. Baron Davis, 22, 8 of 12. Deshaun Stevenson, 21. David Hawkins, 18. And how about Corey Maggette? A big 34-point effort but power loses that game tonight. Now out over to Brian Custer, Jim Jackson for the second half of this one.
All right, Christina, thank you. So three-headed monsters trying to remain unbeaten, but boy, they're down 8. Yeah. Thanks in part to Steven Jackson, who's already got 10.5 rebounds.
Well, it's been Steven Jackson playing well, Meta World Peace hitting 2 big three-point shots. But let's go back to what Coach Payton said. 1, selling for jump shots. 2, not playing defense. So when those things, 2 things are going against you, you're going to find yourself down. Let's see if they make the adjustment, the players, coming out of halftime.
13,562 here in Oakland, supporting the Big 3. Second season, week 3, killer threes, 1-and-1. Allen Anderson, ball fake, pulls. They'll call that one on Rashard Lewis. So Allen Anderson now will go to the line, shooting 1 for 2. It's been 8 seasons in the league. He was the 3rd overall pick in this year's Big 3 draft.
Come on, Ron.
Knocks down those. Credit him with 2 points. He's got 7.
Jack, get ready. Jack, get ready.
Quintel Woods lays it up and in.
Well, a nice screen that time. You didn't see it, but Reggie Evans able to just brush up against Stack to open up the driving lane.
Here's Meta World Peace working on Reggie Evans.
You know, sometimes it's just a little thing right here on Meta. So he cleared out Reggie Evans.
Let's go.
With Allen Anderson, he could have helped, but he couldn't get over.
How about Meta World Peace knocking down that 3?
Get ready. Get ready. Get ready, bro.
First team to 50. Here's a winner. They're going to go into Rashard Lewis, working on Steven Jackson.
Good D. Good D. Good D.
Powers his way up, gets the bucket.
Well, that was his bread and butter last year. Whenever three-headed monsters needed a basket, they put Rashard on that left post. Just let him go to work.
You ain't gonna get out of here.
Steven Jackson. How about that? And 1.
I like it. Isolation on the left side. A little jab step. Quintel Wood bites on it. And Stack able to finish through that contact.
Too strong with the free throw.
No ball, Ron, no ball.
Evans, they knock it away. He gets it back, knocked away again. 3 on the shot clock, but Evans finds it and lays it in.
That's all right, keep playing. Come on, 2-man game right here. Give it to him, give it to him.
9-point lead. They go right back to Steven Jackson. Short. Evans.
He didn't take it back. He didn't take it back. He didn't take it back.
Dunks it home.
He didn't take the ball back. It hit the rim. Give me a challenge. Challenge. I want a challenge. Challenge.
You hear Charles Oakley. He feels like they didn't clear it.
They didn't clear it. The shot went up, ricocheted out, and Evans caught it and immediately attacked. Officials have to be on top of that a lot quicker and recognize that.
No, you do it. Both of us? Hey, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. No, we'll make you go out there. I'll make the call.
And here's a shot right here. Reggie Evans gets the rebound. Well, Quintel Woods, and he's not all the way over to clear it. You got to establish yourself outside of the line. Then you can make that pass.
Black ball, you win. You win. Black ball, you win.
No, call the play both ways.
So no basket.
All right, I'm just telling you, man. Okay, I'm telling you. All right, call it both ways.
Good challenge by Charles Oakley. So the lead remains 9. And now it's Killer 3's basketball. Allen Anderson smothered by Rashard Lewis. They come up with the steal.
Good ball, it's okay. Good ball. Good ball, they had the bounce.
Stacks back in Oakland. Familiar territory, knocking down shots, getting to the basket. 12 points. Just getting started.
No foul, Jack. No foul.
Look for him to be big in the second half to kind of close out this game. Try to get his team to 2-1.
Evans tried to get that one to a cutting Rashard Lewis. He'll have to fire it up with 3 on the shot clock.
Play, let's go. Take it.
Here's Allen Anderson.
Take it.
Pass Quintel Woods, too strong. Reggie Evans lays it in.
Hey, good defense that time by Quintel Woods. Used his length that time on Allen Anderson to force him to shoot. That strong shot as an air ball.
That's 8 for Reggie. Here's Anderson.
Why you falling down? Get up.
Evans. Inside Rashard Lewis.
Time out. Hey, come on, man. Come on now. Have a seat.
All of a sudden, momentum swinging towards the 3-headed monster. Charles Oakley wants a timeout.
I know you're tired, but I want you to kick it out.
It's the finale here. The Big 3 on Fox.
The Employee of the Year, Anna.
Progress is in the pursuit. Audi will cover your first month's lease payment on select models during the summer of Audi sales event.
Yes, we're coming out of a cake. Woo! For hosting this beautiful bridal shower, you deserve the sweet reward of a Diet Dr. Pepper.
That is sweet. Is that the entertainment?
Yeah! Diet Dr. Pepper. It's the sweet one.
Domino's delivery drivers are experts at handling bad roads. But those roads shouldn't ruin your pizza when you carry out. So we're doing something about them, starting with this one. If your drive home is rough on pizza, tell us at pavingforpizza.com so we can fix roads across the country. Then carry out large 3-topping pizzas for $7.99 each.
Get 4 lines of unlimited data for $100 a month. Plus 4 free smartphones when you switch. Whoops. Unlimited. Yeah. Smile, you're on Cricket.
Ooh.
Tecate. We are bold.
Sharkfest is so big, it's everywhere. Not 1 week of sharks, but 2 weeks of sharks. Sharkfest, a 2-week wild event, starts Sunday, July 15th at 9 on Nat Geo Wild.
7-point lead for the Killer 3s over the unbeaten 3-headed monsters. And Rashard Lewis will go to the line, shooting 1 for 2. Knocks it down. He's got 11. Lead is 5. Allen Anderson, nice hesitation. Gets right past Reggie Evans, lays it in.
But that was great recognition that time. Allen Anderson saw Reggie Evans drop his right foot, which means that the middle was wide open, and that hesitation allowed him to blow right by him to get that layup.
You can see Gary Payton wanting Quintel Woods to challenge him defensively. Sweet Lou drive to the rack. Rashard Lewis is getting warm. He's got 13.
Get over it. There you go.
Jackson in the lane. No.
Stack not having to get the no call right there.
Woods, the three. That's short. Good box out by Meta World Peace. He'll pull that. Woods dunks it home.
And when you take a forced shot like that, you don't have somebody inside as a teammate. You shoot an air ball. That just gives three-headed monsters a little bit more momentum as they fight and claw their way back into this game.
Allen Anderson, too strong with that three. Jackson, another air ball. Reggie Evans clears it.
And 2 tough shots that time by Killer Threes.
Hey, how many times I got?
Here's a push from Meta World Peace.
How many times I got? Hey, timeout. 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 Let's go, let's go. Red, you tired. Come on, Red.
Gary Payton to call a timeout.
Don't look for calls.
Well, figured that it would take a little time for Rashard Lewis to get going. Last week when he got involved. This week now he's getting to his rhythm, 13 points, 9 rebounds. I like to see him off a ball movement, then isolate him in the post now. The help can't come. And he's able to use his size to shoot over his opponent inside.
Last year he won the Big 3 scoring title, averaging 21. He was the league MVP. Had a game high 21 last week.
Come on. Oh, we good. Getting tired, but it's all right. Now just relax.
Now, I like this timeout right here by Gary Payton. His guys have fought extremely hard to get back in the game, so that means that you're going to use a lot of energy, and he felt that energy waning a little bit, so he wanted to take a timeout knowing that in order to close out this game, his guys got to be fresh.
Three-point lead for the Killer Threes. They're 1-1 on the season. Three-headed monsters, 2-0. Tri-State, the only team now at 3-0. Here's Reggie Evans.
Great defense by Hollins. And they're calling that at the end of the play because his arms, Ryan Hollins' arms were initially up in the air. Let's see if he, right here, down and up. I don't know about that one. I thought his arms were still in the air. And Reggie Evans initiated the contact.
He should never get that call. The man career average 3 points. Block out. Shot.
Ball don't lie.
Yeah, misses the free throw.
Oh, nice screen.
Slip pass there. But Ryan Hollins has it stripped away.
Yeah, but Ryan couldn't handle the pass when it came to him the first time. It was a clean-looking pass, but Ryan kind of took his eye off the ball and bobbled it, which allowed the defense to get it. If you look at the play, right there, you lost it.
Good look from ref cam. Rashard Lewis strips it. Reggie Evans called for the technical.
1 for 2.
Allen Anderson shooting 1 for 2.
Look. After the, okay, yeah.
Killer Threes are inbounded, retain possession.
Set the pick, Ryan, set the pick. Set the pick.
Here's Anderson.
Get back, Ryan, get back. Stay there.
Woods.
Stay down.
Rashard Lewis takes the bump.
He moving, that's good team.
They'll call that one on Anderson.
Yeah, Anderson was just a little late to get in front of Rashard.
Rashard Lewis. Let's take another look here.
Oh, right there.
That left leg.
Left knee buckled a little bit.
He's getting up gingerly. And if you're Gary Payton, boy, you've got some decisions here. Your leading scorer and league MVP from last season getting helped off.
Right there on the plant, right there. Just buckled from up underneath him. A lot of weight was on that left leg.
Don't even think about the first one. It ain't about both ways. I mean, they call it, they bad, so it could be bad.
That plant right there.
Yep.
Oh, no, oh, no. Hell, no, we get the pick. We get the pick. What?
So Mahmoud Abdul Rauf will come in and replace Chris Jackson. And you know, Mahmoud is the guy who last year really started turning it on. He finished 10th in the league in scoring. He's already had a game winner. First week of the season this year.
He puts in the work. Quickness on his jump shot is still there to get it up. So valuable if you put in a pick and roll and how you're going to play that, because he's an excellent passer, decision maker. But then if you go under, he can step back and make you pay for that mistake.
Get ready, tackle defense. Go foul.
Quintel Woods banks it home.
Take the ball out, Jack.
16-4 run by the three-headed Monsters as they try to remain unbeaten and join Tri-State as the only 3-0 teams in the league. They have battled their way back and taking their first lead.
So now on this year, man, it can happen like this. The back call, they didn't call it, so it don't help too much. They get down one because you know why? We started off. We get down. We went all this, we were doing good. Now we worried about calls. We didn't bonus, so we doing it like a foul.
And for the killer threes, sometimes your biggest asset is your downfall. And that intensity, and that, it was carrying them earlier. They're making shots, they were active, they're in it. As they change the score here, you see now they redo it and they say it's the killer threes who are up one. But now that same passion has gone towards the negative end, complaining about fouls and things.
Well, you have to figure out how to use that intensity and passion and play with it. But you got to know when to dial it back when it starts to affect how you play on the court, because now you're talking about a negative energy that's taken away from all the momentum you've established. So let's see, after that timeout, you know, the killer threes kind of reestablished themselves in what got them to be able to jump out your big league.
Ryan Hollins
Go on top of him.
misses. Salim Stoudemire has checked in for the three-headed Monsters.
Well, and I like that play there because make a quick decision, get it inside to Alan Anderson, the help comes. Ryan Holland catches and immediately attacks to the basket. Now you find yourself at the free throw line.
Played at UCLA. Decade in the NBA.
That's shot, boy. Come on.
Knocks down the free throws. First team to 50 wins it.
Ryan, get off, Ryan. Get off. Hey. Who called it? Wait. They're in the building? They're in the building? Let's go.
Here's Anderson. Lays it in. Breakdown defensively by the three-headed Monster.
But beautiful hesitation that time. When you don't communicate early, if you go switch, then this is what's going to happen, is that you're going to get beat. Alan Anderson able to get himself to the basket.
Oh, they had that when Reggie Evans rolled. Pass was right in front of him. Too strong with the layup. Alan Anderson airballed that one.
Let's go back to that previous play. This time you don't know what to switch. Salim Sotomayor, Quintel Woods, they both got caught. It has to be Quintel, the back man, to kind of direct the traffic defensively.
Mahmoud will check back in for scoring. Here's Reggie Evans working on Hollins.
Now that's excellent defense once again, because you know, if you're playing Reggie Evans, he wants to initiate contact because from an offensive perspective, he doesn't have a lot of moves on the post, so he's going to overpower you. And that time, Hollins just used his height to his advantage. Made Ryan Evans kind of shoot over top of, Reggie Evans missed that shot.
Here's Allen Anderson.
Bonus.
Make the free throw, let's go. Why you keep taking the ball out? Why you don't go sink his lap? You just let him throw the ball in there. It's all you. Hey.
Keep in mind, Gary Payton's leading scorer, Rashard Lewis, leaving with a leg injury. First team to 50. Lewis, their high score with 13 points, 9 boards. Killer threes now 8 points away from victory. Anderson hesitates under the basket, blocked by Quintel Wood. Great D that
time. Short shot clock right here. Killer threes.
7-5 now. Anderson tried to get it to Hollins. One, he's got to throw it up.
I tell you what, it was risky that time, but Reggie Evans got out of the way with it. He came in double team, and he basically left Ryan Hollins open, but because he came high and strong, Allen Anderson couldn't see through the double team to get the ball down low.
Here's Evans.
Stay down, no foul, let him shoot it. No foul. Stay down. The clock start late.
Woods now. To a slipping Evans. Knocked away.
I tell you what, too. Three-headed Monsters got away with it because the shot clock started a little late, which gave him 3 or 4 more seconds on that offensive possession.
No foul, stay down. Call it foul.
Here's Mahmoud. Good shot, knocks it down. So great.
Too late at any moment to get out there. All he needs is a little bit of space to get that beautiful jump shot up.
He's got 6. Here's Anderson. He's got the mismatch on Mahmoud. Goes right around it. Good block by Evans, and he lost it.
Man, great help, though. Great help and recognition. Tried to get it back up quickly, but couldn't. But I told you, Reggie Evans made a career, man, of understanding his role as a rebounder, as a defensive player. That would get him minutes and longevity.
Steven Jackson now. Faces. Missed it. Got his own board. He looked to throw it to Ryan Hollins, but threw it away.
Boy, next time, just throw it at the rim. You put the shot up, you miss. Hollins is right there underneath to have good position for possibly a putback or to keep the ball alive by tipping it out. But Stack got to shoot that.
There's Allen Anderson with the grab on Mahmoud.
But why? Yeah, you don't have to. Again, you're sending the team that's trying to fight and claw its way back in to the free throw line and then in the penalty to retain possession. So you don't want to commit those kind of fouls that give this team any kind of momentum.
It's all ball. You can't worry about that.
Lead is 3. And now the three-headed Monsters can tie it with the 3. Mahmoud knocks it down. And just like that, we're all tied up.
Yeah, 5-point play. I mean, unnecessary foul, and now the switch on the pick and roll, you don't come out. Mahmoud makes you pay for it.
He's got 11. Steven Jackson, Action Jackson going to work. He wasn't passing that one. Zach was not passing that one. 2-point lead, he's got 14. Back and forth we go here. First team to 50 wins, win by 2. Mahmoud again. Now you got to know when my move comes off, Ryan Hollins, I know you don't want to get beat off the dribble, but you got to close that airspace down, and then Stack able to get his head down and shoulders in front of Quintel Woods. And again, a strong finish inside.
But no, that ain't playing hard. That's not playing hard. Come on, move your feet. If you tired, say something. It's over with. It's over with. Come all the way from up here and go and drive to the basket so much. They ain't holding you.
Here's Reggie Evans.
They not holding you. Who holding you? Oh, not their ass down.
Here's Steven Jackson to Meta World Peace. Good drive. 4 points away from victory. 11 points from Meta World. The issue is the challenge. Do I help? Do I double team when Mahmoud is on a bigger defender, which is going to happen. And this time, Quintel Woods is kind of stuck in between, because if he helps too much on that baseline, it's an easy pass and dump off to a cutting Ryan Hollins. So when you're indecisive in that situation,
they call a foul. What can you do? They like
you have to figure it out.
Let's play, man. We keep for the business. When I say something, then y'all get mad at me. I'm gonna keep beating y'all ass, and y'all keep complaining. Stop fucking complaining. Let me finish. I just said let me talk. On 3, let's win.
4-point lead for those killer threes.
Let's play, man.
Trying to go 2-1 on the season. Three-headed monsters, they're 2-0. Tri-State right now, the only 3-0 team. 13,562 have come out to Oracle.
Stay down. Stay down. Stay down.
Quintel Woods, the kick out to Mahmoud. Yes! He's got 14. Mahmoud Abdul Raouf is warming up. The drive by Meta World, no. Ryan Hollins, and one.
Let's go, make the free throw. Make the free throw.
Let's go back.
Let's go.
Mahmoud off the dribble drive, Stack a little late, and then Hollins. Once you get beat off the dribble, now you help. It opens it up for Hollins to get inside. Can he convert?
Yep,
he did.
Take it out.
Point game for the killer threes. Who do you think gonna have the ball? If Stack don't take this right, I mean, he got the mismatch. I wouldn't be surprised he dribbles that in. Yes, I was going to say. I know he's not passing that in. Going against Mahmoud. You got to help. Back in Oakland, Steven Jackson forces it up, and Ryan Hollins tribals.
Let's go, let's go.
4-point lead for the three-headed monsters. They can tie it up with a 4.
Stay back. Stay back. Jack, get around the pick. Get around the pick. Get around the pick. No foul. No foul. No foul.
Here's Mahmoud.
Get up.
The 3. In the eye of Ryan Hollins. 1-point lead for the killer threes. You're talking about a quick trigger. Ryan Hollins couldn't even. He scored the last 11. For the win. No, blocked by Reggie Evans.
Let's go, way to go. No, you can't change that. You can't change that. You can't change that. Hey, thank you. Hey, that's a bad, I don't know what you out here for. What are you doing? What are you out here for? For what? What are you out here for? What was all about? Tell me, what you out here for? If you ain't got nothing to do with the ball,
One point lead for the Killer Threes. Reggie Evans thought he got fouled going up.
And I get it. I thought Reggie, you attack, yeah, but at that point, I think you had to get the ball in the hands of Mahmoud.
You know what I mean? Absolutely.
Allow them to finish. You be the finisher, don't initiate, unless you got a layup.
Yes.
You know, or get it to Quintel, then set back up. Because you had a chance. You played excellent defense here.
Great D.
It goes out. Now you get it.
Now I'm looking. Now I'm looking.
Now what are you going to do? I mean, you're trying to get in between Hollins and then Meta, who's coming down.
He can't stop that. First of all, it's a foul.
Mahmoud has scored the last 11 points for the three-headed monsters. See, to me, there's the kick out to Mahmoud.
Well, even that, you can even pull it back out.
Yeah.
Just pull it back out, then let. What's been happening is Mahmoud on the isolation or the pick and roll up top. They haven't been able to guard it. See, then if you get it underneath, now you can finish. But don't try to initiate it from that.
It's going to be three-headed monsters basketball.
I know, because it's a foul from the get.
Now, if you're the Killer Threes, you better be sticking to Mahmoud like glue.
And if they're going to switch to pick and roll, they're going to switch early. But not early from the standpoint that Mahmoud sees you coming off.
Three can win it. Mahmoud rolls out. There's Evans. Here he is again. He's got Ryan Hollins on him. 5 on the shot clock. Shakes him, fakes him, shoots it. Short. And Quintel Wood pulls down the board.
Go get it.
They're getting deep into the shot clock.
5 knocked away with 4 on the shot clock.
How many timeouts? Stay back. How many timeouts? Hey, Ryan, stay back. Hey! Run! Watch the ball.
4 on the shot clock.
A wheel play coming off. Wheel play.
Here's Mahmoud. To Quintel Woods for 3. It's short.
Take it out. Right down there. Hey, you drip. Let's go.
You got to win by 2. A chance right here for three-headed monsters to jump into the lead with a 2-pointer.
Steven Jackson. No basket, they say on the floor, foul on Quintel Woods.
Where the belt?
Killer Threes right now can score and win this.
So they will inbound it.
And all you need is a 2-pointer.
That's it.
That's all you need is a 2-pointer.
Here's Steven Jackson, back in Oakland. Jackson, fade away, short. Woods has the board. And they get it to Mahmoud.
They're going to get the attack, though. Now, the height or lack of becomes disadvantage for Mahmoud.
Mahmoud, he's going to pull it. He won it! Mahmoud! Abdul Rauf has done it again, and the three-headed monsters remain unbeaten. 20 points for Mahmoud, including scoring the last 14 for the three-headed monsters, and none bigger than the 3 to win it. He said, let's go home.
Unreal. Again, Hollins late. If you're late, I'm going to make you pay. Mahmoud, all he wanted to do was create the space to bury him.
Gary said, I love you, Oakland. I'm back.